Welcome to the Cultaholic Wrestling Podcast.
If you like a lot of wrestling on the YouTube, join our cause. Hello and welcome to a throbbing, thrilling, exciting adventure. Thank you.
Fair.
I appreciate the sound effects. Cultaholic Wrestling Podcast, joined by the illustrious host, Tom Campbell.
Hello, Mamma Mia. It's me.
Thank you, Tom. Ross.
Mamma Mia, it's me.
Guest star, Owen.
Mamma Mia. Jesus Christ.
That's how you know it's him.
It's me.
And Maffew, regretting doing this. How are you all doing?
Oh, I'm all right. I've had 2 days off before I've come here today. Actually, two proper healthy days off.
A weekend, we call it.
Well, no, right? Never heard of it. No, it's a good idea, that, though. It's 2 whole days off. We don't do anything. It's brilliant. It's great.
Gary Neville calls it a mini retirement.
Does he? Well, I did a Gary Neville mini retirement, which was lovely, because I'd had like a ludicrously busy weekend just before it, where I had whoa, my microphone fell over.
Mic, yeah.
Well, I broke my mic for one. I had like 5 different hosting jobs over a weekend, and I had no sleep for 48 hours. It was amazing. So I thought, I'm going to take 2 days off. It was lovely. Highlight of all of that, away from all the coverage of AEW WrestleDream, was I opened a pet shop with Elvis. That was fun.
I thought he was dead.
Nah, mate, he was live and he was singing outside a pet shop in Chesterfield.
Wow.
Yeah, I saw him in my own eyes. We even did if you bought the Derbyshire Times, I'm in the Derbyshire Times, cutting the ribbon and opening the shop. We've arrived. We've officially arrived. Made it, Mum. I've told you I'd make it one day. And now we are.
Why was there an Elvis outside a pet shop?
Why not? So the full story is, there was an Elvis tribute show in Chesterfield the same night. So the PR company wanted to get an Elvis to get the Elvis to come and do this to coincide with it. However, 2 days before, the Elvis from the tribute night cancelled the pet shop opening. So we had to hire another
Was he
Elvis.
caught in a trap? No, it doesn't matter.
He couldn't get booked at the Heartbreak Hotel.
Why, Delilah? I know, shush. So we had to get another Elvis. So we had to basically get an Elvis tribute. And then he turned up, this Elvis turned up wearing a Pursuit Pro Wrestling hoodie. And I went, you're the Music Man. And it's a pro wrestler from PPW called the Music Man, who also moonlights as an Elvis tribute. And I was like, this is wonderful. All my worlds colliding here. And
These are certainly words and sentences.
Yes. There's a wrestler from PPW called the Music Man, and his gimmick is he's like an Elvis-esque entertainer. But he also is actually an Elvis impersonator as well. And
hiding in plain sight.
Hiding in plain sight. He was nearly my Hall of Fame pick this week, but then my wife said something hilarious. But we'll get to that in a bit. How are you?
Must have been only you could be like, well, hung out with Elvis impersonator and opened a shop and there was dogs there, and I assume the Elvis impersonator song "Ain't Nothing But a Hound Dog."
Oh, he did that twice.
Also, other pets are available. And you're like, but that wasn't the most exciting thing of my week. You're like, bloody hell, Tom.
They should have got the Ramones in, shouldn't they? Really, a tribute, obviously.
Yeah,
it might be easier.
I want to be sedated.
Yeah.
Not that kind of pet shop.
Pet Cemetery. There's got all the hits for a pet shop.
Yeah, that's a. Just a guy pulling the mic on. We didn't check the lyrics beforehand. We're really sorry.
There's a change in the air. There's going to be more. Assume we're going to be a nation of cat owners more than dog owners.
No, we're not.
No, cats are taking over.
Nonsense.
It's true.
Nonsense.
Nonsense.
Case in point. There were still loads of dogs that came into the pet shop when I was working there that day, and 2 people came in with cats. And this one cat came in, this female cat. It was like Lady Diana was visiting, because the crowd around this cat was bigger than any of the crowds around the dogs. I think we're changing as a nation.
What was special about the cat?
It was just the fact it was a cat. And it was, I think that was people.
And a pet shop.
Oh my God, it's a cat! Because normally you get dogs in there wandering around, but this was a cat.
Might be funny, but how unexciting is this place where they go to a pet shop and people are like, bloody hell, look, a cat!
I've always getting,
Quick, mum, get the camera.
I was taking pictures today, sending to Alex, going, there's a nice dog, there's a cat. I'm meant to be working. There's a cat. There's a nice dog. There's a nice dog.
Tom kills. This is on the weekend. What? Well, look.
Saw some dogs.
Of everything that's in the pet shop.
Here's all the things I did. Here's all the dogs I saw on the weekend.
Yeah.
That's your kind of weekend, Ross.
I bloody love a dog, me. Oh, yeah.
Yes.
I've got nothing as exciting as that to report.
No.
I watched Ed Gein back to forward and forwards to back, yeah.
Oh, good. How is it, little Ed?
He's all right. He's not doing too bad.
He was also unavailable for the picture opening.
I didn't realise the real life Ed Gein is such a very small man.
Was he?
So the tiny man, and he did all that stuff against all the odds. Fair play.
Well, you know, they had stools back in the day.
Yeah.
So, there's a thing about Charles Manson that he was also notoriously short because when the FBI or whoever it was found him, they found him like hiding in a cupboard because the bread bin was full.
Hey.
Yeah.
How are you, Maffew?
I'm just trying to imagine more about this pet shop Tom was talking about because I've also had an unexciting week.
It's Jolly's Pets in Chesterfield. If you want
there
to
you go.
and
There's a
see
cheap
it.
plug.
Markham Retail.
There you go. Don't say we don't get the best sponsors for this podcast.
They have not sponsored this podcast. that's for sure.
Yeah.
That was a freebie. That was a contra.
If I go there, I'm expecting Elvis guy to be serving me.
Still singing Hound Dog outside.
Hey, have you got any cat food? When I went to the pet shop, I'm probably going to say their name because I probably won't appreciate it. Because I thought I might get something small, like
for
a
your
rat
duck.
or a snake or a duck. Yes,
No, for your duck that you keep in your back.
A cage for my duck. I want to buy something from there, and he goes, "Oh, is this a good? It's the biggest cage they did. Is this good for a rat?" And the guy very honestly said, "Nah, don't buy the cages from here. They're crap."
Yeah, well, they say that at Pets at Home as well, because when we got
Oh, there
banned,
you go. Well, yeah, that was the place.
we got banned at the hamster from Pets at Home, and they're like, "Oh, well, which one do you recommend?" I was like, "Oh, none of them. They're not big enough." Yeah, so at least they're straight shooting with these pet shop men.
Yeah, but I'm like, I'm here to give you money. What do you mean? Don't buy the ones here.
Definitely buy the ones here.
Yeah, I mean, I appreciate their honesty, but I mean, okay.
If you're getting a rat, is he going to get on with the duck? Okay.
I've got much of a choice.
I haven't got a
I've
choice.
seen all those Pixar films, and I have lots of lovely adventures when I'm out.
What about the wrestling news, lads?
What? Who cares about that? All right, wrestling podcast.
On
Wrestling
the
podcast, right.
SmackDown review, we've discovered that Matt keeps a pet duck in his bath.
Oh,
Yeah, as has been established, to keep all the other people from Biker from thinking I'm,
I'm
not
lewd.
cool.
I'm ridiculous.
Yeah. But it turns out me being me is able to keep away the people from Biker and get on the wrestling news. That's one of the reasons why. Samantha Irvin, this can't be right though. This surely has got to have some more developments in it. Has been handed a 2-year non-compete by WWE, which okay. Samantha Irvin parted ways with WWE in October 2024, ending her time as a ring announcer on WWE TV and at PLEs. Irvin hasn't appeared for another wrestling promotion since then, and revealed on X this week that she had another year to go on a no-compete. And the quote was, 1 year down, 1 year left on my no-compete. Can't wait, smiley emoji. I hope you enjoy my songs in the meantime. I look back on all the memories as fondly as I do. And people just doesn't mean more of the rest, but people going, that's a joke, right? And I thought it was originally.
Yeah.
A 2-year non-compete.
yeah.
I mean, maybe if it's because she left when there was still time on her contract, but it doesn't sound legal.
Yeah, it doesn't sound legal. Obviously, there's a big hoo-ha about contract, non-compete things about the Andrade situation. This feels like it might push it over the edge. David Otunga's been looking into it, and he says, oh, they'll all be on your side, kids. If they were to pursue that kind of thing, that's exactly what he said.
Is he not aware that he's still currently employed by WWE? I assume so. I mean, that man has staying power.
But it's amazing that, like, I was said on the news, just the ring announcer, but obviously with all due respect, but it's not as if Roman Reigns has left the company, who wouldn't, like, make a difference in the bottom lines of, like, if you went to AEW, for example. As good as Samantha Irvin is, she wouldn't be, like, putting WWE out of business and making AEW go, whoa, if she did go. So the 2-year thing is staggering. Staggering.
People have been speculating that Escobar re-signing is like him going, can't be arsed waiting for 2 years.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah.
And that might be why they put those clauses in to go, look, you can stay with us and keep doing what you're doing, or you can go, but you're just going to do nothing for 2 years.
It's madness. When that's your trade. Imagine that being a carpenter, working for
Not carpenters again.
World Wrestling Carpentry. And then All Elite Carpentry is just on the up and up in the background there.
I hate all elite carpentry. It's
Yeah.
all flippy.
You carpenter pilled man.
You were asked to do the opening for that place, weren't you?
I was, yeah. You know what? And I said no. Like, every so often I'm watching the carpenter gets blood on their hands. It's just bloody and violent and it's just unneeded. Like, I just want nice, clean carpentry without any fuss.
No drowning.
No, none of that. I don't need any of that.
No baths made of wood.
No, I don't want any of that. I don't want any of that. I would rather stick with my humble multi-billion-dollar carpentry company. And anyone who's wrong, I'm going to argue with them on Twitter about it.
What was her name again? Sarah Stock. Sarah
Staples.
Arsehole. That's what I'll call her. What an arse she has made herself this week, in my humble opinion. Anyway.
Sarah Stock. Like Sarah Arse.
Yeah.
There you go. We're not even going to
Boom.
We're not going to do good wordplay there. Yeah, you're not worth it.
Shooting cowboy.
Oh, but Vince McMahon didn't her, so that means Vince McMahon's all right by her. Oh, you see that one?
No,
Sarah
I
Arse.
didn't see that. I was too busy showing my child at 3 a.m. on a Saturday. Saturday, Darby Allin versus John Moxley.
Wake up, kid. Watch this fight between these two men in a fish
Yeah,
tank.
kid, get off Live League for 3 seconds, will you? I'll show you this.
She had a good point because when I was like 9 years old, right, I watched The Undertaker versus Vince McMahon, right, in that Buried Alive match. And I watched Kane come out the
were
big
9.
tractor, right, yeah? I was
Jesus
maybe
Christ.
10. Oh, yeah, no, I was 10. I was 10, beg my pardon. And I watched Kane come out the tractor and then obviously bury his brother in there. And I killed my brother that day. Took him down the bottom of the garden. Boom with a shovel, I said.
Yeah.
Or did. And then put him in a hole in the garden.
Yeah.
And that was all because of the WWE. And I've admit that on camera now, and it's 100% true.
There you go.
So great.
He said it.
You're so honest.
Sarah's got a good point.
Yeah, we believe in you, Sarah arsehole.
Sarah Arse.
Wait, when you say David Otunga was really looking into this?
Yeah.
Did he look at the contract and he goes, there's no way out, no way out.
But I guess the flip side of that is like, oh, she signed the contract, therefore she has to do the thing. But if that's the contract and that's the tippy top of the business, isn't it? I've gone back to the arse again. I said business with a weird accent there. The business. What you meant to do? She's not going to go, I'm not going to sign up because of that thing there. Where's she going to go?
I don't know. I remember, didn't Del Rio get let go? It said like, oh, you got this non-compete. And he went, yeah, try and enforce it. And they didn't.
He
So it's one
doesn't
of those
care
things
about the
do
law, though.
Yeah, do you have enough money to go to court about this? Then I guess we're in the right. Very interesting. TKO double WWE ticket prices. Is that even possible? WrestleNomics, using data obtained from Polestar, has reported that domestic WWE ticket prices for main roster events has risen dramatically when compared to ticket prices prior to the merger. When adjusted for inflation, the price of WWE tickets between 2020 and 2023 averaged $59, while the average ticket price not adjusted for inflation was $52. For 2024, the average price of WWE tickets in the United States and Canada, when adjusted for inflation, was $75, and the price has only risen again to $118 in 2025 so far. So, turns out capitalism wins again.
I like Polestar though. There's that one in Tesco. I take all my 2p's in 1p's and drop them in.
You have to go all the way around.
Yeah, it's great fun.
Go on, run all you can. You can never escape Polestar.
There is a little caveat to add to that story that apparently the sort of smorgasbord of events that it took the prices
word
from.
smorgasbord.
There was more live shows in 2020 compared to 2025, so there's more like international dates compared to what there was 5 years ago. So the prices are a little bit skewed with. I still reckon the prices for a live event, if they were on today, would be a lot more than what they were 5 years ago, because that's the way it's gone. And it's unaffordable now for the common day man.
Support indie wrestling, which is affordable.
Yeah, there's lots of it.
Loads of it. Getting the most amazing experience by going to your local indie.
Right. Oh, if you don't want to do that, make sure when you go to do the event, you bring a sign to say how expensive it was.
Yeah, that will show them.
Or everybody just stop buying the tickets for WWE and then they have to bring the prices down.
Yeah.
It's supply and demand, isn't it?
Again, we've said this week after week after week. It's not WWE's fault for putting the prices that high. It's your fault for buying them.
Yeah.
You should feel shame.
Yeah, if
But
you
you're
see-
wrestling a wrestling podcast, so maybe you don't.
I was going to say, if you see a successful person on the front row, just hit them with a shovel, bury them, do the Sarah Arsehole.
Yeah, and then
bury them in the
blame
garden.
AEW.
And then they'll be-
AEW strikes again at a WWE event.
and then the powers that be watching will think, oh my goodness me, there's an empty seat there. We must have the ticket prices too high, even though you've actually killed the person who had that seat. And the ticket prices will come down. All's well that ends well, as
What
Wallace said
if
back
you
in the
want
day.
to go, but you don't want to be seen to be supporting them? Go, but wear a cloak of invisibility from Harry Potter. So you can sit and watch the wrestling. They go, empty seats! We must bring the prices down.
While the,
Who was that?
Nick Khan.
while the,
I like money!
did you start by saying buy the ticket and then wear the cloak?
Yeah.
So they've still got the money.
It's a great plan, Tom. They won't be able to get all that stuff from the Louvre this week.
I've got some lovely new artwork.
Oh, we missed a trip on a print out the Mona Lisa and put in the Damn it.
Or did we?
And inside news, Sermo passes away. Former WWE Tag Team Champion Sermo, will name Robert Horn, sadly passed away at 58 years old. News of the Horn's passing emerged on his Facebook page after friends and colleagues began to pay tribute to the former WWE wrestler. Mo been dealing with health issues since early 2022, and he was hospitalized in mid-July. Undergoing major surgery resulted in 12 inches of his small intestine, Jesus, and 2 inches of his large intestine being removed. And he's obviously remained in and out of intensive care until his passing. And he was over quite a bit in the UK in the last
I'll let
few
you
years,
two
hasn't
talk, because this is my blind spot in terms of wrestling.
Oh, okay.
Not only in the
New
UK,
generation.
he loved Newcastle upon Tyne.
Did he?
So
Has he been here?
Oh, mate. So on the podcast feed right now, there is a lovely chat that I had with the vice president and the European CEO of the OIWA, which is the grassroots indie association, like this umbrella group for all these indie promotions around the world. And one of the promotions in there is Contract Wrestling Academy in Bedlington.
Wow.
Yes, and and Mo came over a couple of times. There's a lovely photo of him at the Monument in Newcastle. And this is the story from the podcast. You can listen to the whole interview that I did with them. It's on there right now. It's a really, really lovely interview, really lovely chat about Mo as a person. One of the stories is as he arrives, they say, "Oh, where do you want to? Now you're in Newcastle. Where do you want to go?" He says, "I want to go to a pub." And they take him to the Mile Castle, the Weatherspoons in town. Get in!
It's 3 pubs in one, technically.
Yeah. and after that, and they have a nightmare because they're going to get him to Bedlington then, where Contract is. And they're trying to get an Uber. An Uber arrives, but Mo's in this big wheelchair and he can't get into this Uber. So the Uber goes, it's going to take an hour and a half to get a larger Uber. So he gets on the Arriva bus to Bedlington. Men on a mission, Mo, on an Arriva bus to Bedlington. But all the reports are just the loveliest guy, would give you anything that he had, and his biggest passion was growing the industry. And I think a lot of people don't know that side of him. They just see him as one half of Men on a Mission. Oh, he was the tag partner of Mabel. Behind the scenes, he was the driving force. Him and his wife Denise Jones were the driving force behind the OIWA, and just creating grassroots wrestling opportunities for people. And listen to the podcast that we did, remembering him. I think you'll see a whole different side of him. Really lovely guy.
Well, thank you for that, because I also know little about him. I remember when there was an influx of people bringing over wrestlers like former WWE dudes, and obviously started like Bret Hart and Kevin Nash, and it got down to like Ryback. And then like Sir Mo was like, Sir Mo's tour of the UK, and people like, Sir Mo's doing Q&A stuff. I mean, I'm obviously you can see who you want, but I mean, bloody hell, we're scraping the barrel here, aren't we? And Sir Mo saw it online and goes, no, I'm not like, that's right, Mo Mania, running wild, brother. He's like, no, I'm just going to be in the UK. Yeah, and I'm also doing a few things while I'm here. I just want to come over.
Scouting UK promotions to work with the OIWA, and you know, it meant that guys at Contract Academy got to fly out to Texas, got to fly out to different parts of the world and ply their trade in these partner promotions. And Mo was the driving force behind it.
I'm realizing now my mate is involved in that, and he wrestled
as Mabel.
Dick.
Your mate was Mabel?
Well, Nathan,
Absolute twat.
I'll read Mabel. Could you feed my duck?
Those are the words of Maffew there on the audio feed.
A tragedy is happening the rest of the world. Left my ass off like a madden. Doesn't matter. R.I.P. Mo.
R.I.P. Mo.
R.I.P. Mo.
Why can't you be like our proper royalty and sirs? Like, can you hear the other news this week? Seth Rollins is injured, so they've stripped Prince Andrew of his title.
And they've given it to Mo.
Yeah.
Couldn't have to a nicer guy.
Couldn't have a nicer guy.
You'd be sweating in that Pizza Express.
Oh, God.
It's a Hall of Fame time, everybody.
We're going to make like Mo on the Arriva and move on to the next bit, all right?
Everybody get excited for the Cultaholic Hall of Fame.
The Hall of Fame segment. And results from last week in condescending order. I can't believe this, by the way. Switching gears from the last bit slightly. Ian Watkins is dead. Hooray. 22%.
It came last.
Third place.
It came last.
I can't... Why?
I got some questions to ask about.
I think there's a reason for
our
that.
Patreons.
I reckon the Patreons worked out that if that one won, what picture would we use to describe that pick? So we'd have to probably have some kind of Ian Watkins variation on the Hall of Fame.
We agreed either Pacitti or Jack holding a knife. But we've been ruined now. Sumo's in London. Hooray, a very good pick. Those pics have been shared around the place, and it's just such good photos.
Yeah, the prizes they got as well.
Yeah, the giant soy thing.
And a Hello Kitty. And Tommy Robinson apparently was handing out the prizes.
Wait. Is that a joke?
Just the most stereotypical things, weren't they? I couldn't
right.
believe my eyes.
I don't know if you meant literally like that.
No.
I is the... Let me find out about Tommy Robinson. He's a member of the Sumo Lex UK division. Hey, you got it, some soy swap.
I know, that's what I mean.
You can't get that in your country.
I couldn't believe it.
Big him fish and chips. Anyway, good stuff there. The concept of murder and nonces, hooray!
There you go.
46%.
Not just Watkins, all the nonces, kill them all.
Which I think this represents a fascinating distinction in the fan base of Cultaholic. Yeah, we like the idea of killing pedo. Jesus Christ, Maffew. What a slip and a half. But we don't want to do it ourselves. All right, some people are astrologers, some people are astronauts, I guess. So, well done, Ross, the concept of murdering nonsense.
I think it's a worthwhile message to spread to the masses.
What's the picture going to be for this then?
Whatever Sam said out there. I can't remember his big green nonce thing.
Oh, the paedophile general from Monkey Dust.
There you go. Oh,
there you go. There's a bit of obscure reference for you.
That's the picture, apparently.
Hey, we all know that.
Concept.
It's a household name. Go on, Ross, please, before I die again. What have you got for us this week?
John Cena versus AJ Styles.
What a jump! Yeah. It's just the fact that we've got from nonsense. John Cena versus AJ Styles.
Nonsense.
We should say that John...
Mushroom.
John, neither Alan are nonsense. Their match at
Crown Jewel...
Their match at Crown Jewel was great, and I think it should be immortalised in our Hall of Fame. What? Last week just wasn't the week, was it? Just wasn't the week with Ian dying or being murdered. Just wasn't the week.
War Ian.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. You want to do this last week, but you're like, well, you know,
it just wasn't the week, was
important.
It?
Okay.
There were moments in and around that match where I felt like they were a couple. Like they were like, or maybe like previously a couple that had gone their separate ways, but always had love for each other.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Like a Torval and Dean reunited.
Kind of,
They haven't lost a step.
But like there was like a deep sexual undercurrent between them.
I didn't get that. But
I certainly did.
I mean, like
They were handing each other notes and, you know,
you and
lots
Alex?
of sweaty hugs and...
I love you so much, I'm going to give you Frankie Kazarian's old finisher.
Is that a little insight what you and Alex did on the night of the wedding?
Yeah. And
Let's have a wrestling match, Alex.
we may have had a wrestling match.
If they wanted a wrestling match at that place, they would have got a ring ready for them. That place was unreal.
Great, wasn't it?
Cookie in a clutch. Who won?
I think we both did that night.
There you go. Yeah, but that's we had a nice little debate about it last week. Is this I can't be asked me out. This was last week. What am I doing? Yeah. What am I doing here?
They're short enough now.
Hey, fair enough. Then I'm glad that you liked it that much that you kept that under your hat until next week.
Yes, I did.
Where it might win.
It might win now.
Yeah,
You
the
can't do it.
strategy.
When Ian got murdered, you can't do it then.
You say that, and then the concept, the murdering nonsense.
Well, I was going to nominate that, and then you nominated it first, so I just did a little pivot, and I was like, I'll holistically include all of the nonces to die.
I can't compete against that. Yeah.
Can't reserve the good stuff for Ian Watkins and not pass it around a bit. Goodness me.
Share the love through all the nonsense. Kill them all.
For just £2 a month, you too can help.
You too.
The deadening of nonsense.
Teach a man to kill a nonce.
Yeah. Deliver the love via sharpened toilet brush to the neck.
We'll email him a knife every month. Tom, what have you got for us? Please help.
Okay. I'm putting in, I don't know how to word, so I had a conversation with my wife this morning.
I'm sorry to hear that.
That's all right. It happens some mornings if I don't pretend to be asleep for long enough. We were having a chat this morning, and I was doing some notes for the Classic Raw review. So as per normal, our conversation in the morning starts with Sergeant Slaughter. We're talking about how like there's something that was happening on Radio Newcastle where they were talking about how clothes in M&S seem younger now than they used to, like seem more trendy than they used to. And then we sort of pivoted into I'm doing this thing for work today. Here's a picture of Sergeant Slaughter at the age of 48. And here's a picture of John Cena at the age of 48. Yeah. And then Alex came out, and Alex is out of us two, she is absolutely the sharpest mind, which isn't a reward in any stretch because the other mind is me. But she's normally like the clever and the erudite one. And she went, yeah, well, it's not just about fashion. Like so many things are different now than they were back then, which affects it. You know, the drinking culture is different. People don't smoke as much. People are made to wear seatbelts. And I went, whoa. So are we suggesting that the reason that people look older in the past is because they were wearing seatbelts.
No, they weren't wearing seatbelts.
They weren't because they weren't wearing
You ever seen that? You must have seen there's been a BBC man. That came out. A man of the BBC. The report that when they brought in the seatbelt legislation, oh bloody hell, they'll never see me wearing a seatbelt.
Everybody was kicking off.
What am I gonna? Where am I gonna store me cans?
Yeah. I can't wear when I'm medically struck off from wearing a seatbelt. Shut up.
This American clip was just like, it's just communism. That's all it is.
It's so good.
What next?
Communism to wear a seatbelt. No, but it was the fact that Alex went, so the reason that Sergeant Slaughter looks so much older in his 40s than John Cena is because Slaughter grew up not wearing a seatbelt. And see, when I realise what I'm saying now, I was there, you pulled a blinder there.
Yeah, but there's another reason for him looking older. It's all military service that he didn't do. All those battles he wasn't there for.
Every morning he woke up, will they find out today?
Stresses will age you a lot quicker than unleaded petrol and whatever back in the day.
He did a skit on that episode of Raw that I watched where he said, Hunter S. Helmsley, have you ever smelled napalm in the morning? Have you ever seen your colleague, your best friend blown up? Have you ever played Russian roulette? I was like, but neither of you.
Wait, which war were you not in again?
The napalm was Kamala farting in the bed next to him. The blown up was a wrestling reference, and the Russian roulette was probably a drinking game backstage.
And that's why he looks old.
So my Hall of Fame pick is Alex Campbell's Words of Wisdom.
Aw.
There you go. Wearing a seatbelt makes you look. Not wearing a seatbelt makes you look older.
Yeah, I mean, there's some logic there. Yeah.
There's no logic there, and that's why I love it.
Okay,
it's
fair enough. Then I'm trying to help it. I like it.
I want to immortalise it.
Fair enough.
Yours.
Hopefully that'll age like a young'un. Yeah, there you go.
Depends if it wears a seatbelt or not.
Well, that as I was going to say. Damn it. Well, compared to last week, it was not as exciting. So I'm going to be strolling through Facebook because I'm old, and this just took me by surprise. It's called what is it called? Things on my nan. I almost said rate my nan. It's like, no, it's not. It's not that type of thing. It's just a dude taking photos of objects that he is.
My webcam did freeze, by the way.
It has as well.
Clearly bored Owen. Oh, now he's turning to a logo. He's turning to a logo. Anyway, things on my nan. It's a dude putting things on his nan as she sat down trying to enjoy us.
I like it. She's trying to enjoy herself.
Audio description.
Already great.
She's trying to enjoy herself. What? You ruined my fun. She doesn't look like she's having a bagger of a time.
We're talking about
before the shampoo.
The highlight of the night is when
So for all your
her
listeners,
grandson puts on Head and Shoulders.
just imagine if Ivan Koloff was a 65-year-old woman from Barnsley, red robe on, and she's got some Head and Shoulders, the bottle, not the actual shampoo, just on top of her head. It's quite a talent, to be fair. Now she has a crutch sideways on her head. Does 65-year-old Barnsley Ivan Koloff? That's boring. Boo.
A Burger King hat. There's
That's AI.
That's not real.
She looks genuinely worried there.
There's now a full Canon printer on top of her head.
But
And she does not look happy.
She's not happy about that.
Barnsley Ivan Koloff has to walk 5 miles a day just to print something off.
Just to find a Wi-Fi signal.
She's more of a HP printer gal. She's not a fan.
You can't put hats on. That's disgusting.
Yeah.
You can't
Ban the sick filth.
What's that? Double egg cup.
Some eggs.
Oh, it's egg
Oh,
cups.
some eggs.
It's a double egger.
The testicles of a deer.
Yeah.
Oh
God, yeah. No. Coming soon.
It's topical. Halloween. Either that or she's a big Cody Rhodes fan. It's one or the other.
This is a Cody Rhodes fan.
She has a skull on her head. That's him from X Factor, isn't it?
He's a Scouser, isn't he?
Yeah. Well, he's bottled that. He should be sat on her head.
Sit on that woman's head, Christopher Maloney. Oh, Nancoin.
That's not real.
Oh, it's gone up.
Careful, Owen.
Yeah.
Oh no! Wait, there's a real pit. Oh, I don't care. Whatever. I love it. She got milkshake duck really quick. Things on my nan.
Turns out to be
Oh wow! Look how big that spoon
a big
is.
spoon.
Does she need to sit that close to the telly, like?
She looks like that poster from the 70s where like the dude's listening to music and he's like getting blown away. she's watching Emmerdale. Anyway, yeah, so that's
Things on my nan.
God.
That's the win.
Wow.
Fantastic pick.
Come in
What a
soon.
murderer's row this week.
Quite literally in one case
Things.
when the skull appeared.
What's yours again, Ross? I'm too easy about
John Cena versus AJ Styles
Oh,
from
thank
Crown
you.
Jewel 2025. A great match for all the family.
Thank you for saying it like a certain comedian. What have you got?
Alex Campbell's words of wisdom.
Mine is things on my nan.
That's winning. That's winning.
Is it your nan? Are you the runner of that
Yeah, there you
Facebook
go.
page?
If she wins, she's my nan. If she's not, she'll be out in the recycling next month.
So is it Christopher Maloney's nan? Is it his nan?
Is that what he's doing now?
I don't know. Why is he there?
Perhaps he's been a weird PR for his new album.
Yeah.
Could
We all
be.
do weird.
yeah, if you asked, hey, do you want to be on my nan? We'd go.
Yeah. If
Do you want to be in my... No.
Oh God! Quick, get the sharpened toilet brush.
Get the holy water out.
Get the sharpened toilet brush.
It's time for Week in Wrestling, yeah?
You know what you have
Hey,
to
no,
do.
not yet. Patreon.com/Cultaholic to vote for any of those things. And we can also become a proud supporter of the channel where we sing things like Reno 2200.
He's from the future, where she's not going because she's going to die.
Oh, no. Noah
Anderson. She was around when Noah built the
I was
ark.
about to say that. Thank you very much for doing it.
We're going to ruin the chance of doing PR by going to sit on her face. Did I stutter?
Levi LaRue.
Going in for the kill.
Yeah.
Don't need to. Doing it for the thrill. Hoping you'll understand.
Let go of my hand.
Yeah. Take my hand. Jimmy Gillen.
Killing. The best a man can get.
The best a nan can get.
The best a nan can
And
get.
finally, Nova Chrono.
No. Chance of making it Christmas. With all due respect, but to
We're just being realistic.
Barnsley Ivan Cole.
She didn't wear a seatbelt.
I don't know whether this is going to be the best or the one that gets us all binned up. I'm not sure.
Fair enough.
It's up in the air at the moment.
I'm going to column A, little column B. Let's look at some wrestling.
This is This Week in the Wrestling. It's this bloody week in the wrestling.
This week in wrestling.
Oh yeah.
Starting off with SmackDown.
Oh
That's
yeah.
what came first. Cody Rhodes looks ahead to Saturday night's main event. Oh, he's the only one.
He does. This was a pretty pointless promo. We learned that Jacob Fatu, despite all those reports of him being injured, is actually going to be in the main event. So take that one, dirty sheets, they said. You're all wrongins.
Not like, well, yeah, you know what, yeah.
So yeah, it's going to be Fatu versus McIntyre in a number one contenders match at the top of the show. That's all.
That'll be fine. That'll definitely happen.
Yeah.
It'll all be okay.
Yeah, don't lie to us.
That's
Yeah.
all we learned here.
Yeah. Women's Tag Team Champions Alexa Bliss and Charlotte Flair defeated Sol Ruka and Zaria.
Shame about Big Sol, isn't it? Big Sol Campbell.
Or is it all a ruse?
Oh, what's wrong, Owen?
Yeah, hold on, why are you laughing?
Just didn't expect a Saul Campbell shot this early into the podcast.
Do you reckon it's a ruse?
Well, I think it might be. There's something about it. It's the fact that, like, she landed on the leg and then Charlotte went for the leg and then did the figure 8. I think if it was a legitimate injury, would you have not done all of that work on the leg?
Oh, Charlotte just hasn't changed. I will shoot on you, injured lady. This is my spotlight. I am
tell her.
Charlotte Flair.
Yeah, but my legs hurt. I know it is.
I think it's the Zaria heel turns in coming, isn't it? I think that's because she snatched that title away from Sol Campbell on NXT this week.
did.
But Zaria, she got plenty of big power moves in there. It wasn't really the showcase match I was thinking it was going to be. Didn't think like, oh my goodness me, Zaria and Sol Ruka are going to be big players on the main roster for years to come, which is what I thought you'd see from this kind of match. But it was all right. It was all right. It was all right. It was all white on the night. I should say that's Americans won't get that. Well, they just think, oh, it's all white, isn't it? There was a guy back in the day who used to say "all right" with a speech impediment, and I was doing an impersonation of him, not just
I think just leave it in the open air and let people
Ross,
decide
no,
how
that
they
graveyard
want.
digging is not big enough. Keep
I
on
am
going.
not Kerwin White.
I don't know who that guy is. A lot of people asking me, why did you do Cohen White's catchphrase? Ross asked me. I can't no-sell him. It'd be rude. Any thoughts of this match, Dom?
I really enjoyed it, and I think it's again, the finish has made me think that maybe the Sol Ruka thing isn't all it's all cracked up to be. But great showing for Sol Ruka and Zarya on the main roster. I still think they're going to have phenomenal solo careers, and I'm still not massively sold on Bliss and Charlotte Flair as the frenemies tag team.
Oh,
But
it's
for
old now,
what they
isn't it?
did, I thought they had a banger.
We're past chapter 1 now, but we're still doing chapter 1.
It feels like it. Yes.
Yeah, it's like, okay, they got no chemistry and people like that. And we had a match with the opponents who also have a similar thing.
Yeah.
Okay.
Who's the great writers of our times? Dr. Zeus. Just here is the cat in the hat. Page 2. Here is the cat in a hat. Page 3. The cat is still in a hat. Page 4.
Whoa, no spoilers.
There is a hat on a cat.
Whoa. There's a hat on my nan. Yeah, it was alright, but it's just extending the NXT storyline, which is obviously being derailed now. So,
Yeah.
Camilla Hayes blindsided The Miz.
He did. I don't know why that's its own highlight on WWE.com because it bleeds into the United States title match. Finally Mello and Miz are properly done with each other, which is good news.
Yeah, we need to get that match now, get it done, and they can all crack on with their lives.
WrestleMania, Tom. They'll be the main event at night one.
It'll be the main event of SmackDown of WrestleMania SmackDown. Said that very
It
badly.
will, won't it? It flipping will.
Oh, no, it won't make it past next week, I reckon.
You say that, but I'm nervous.
How dare you doubt the third match on Saturday night's main event? That's going to get 6 minutes. Investor Ventura's going to go, who are these guys? He's on Smiling Friends, the new season.
No.
Jesse Ventura is?
Is he?
Well, kind of. I thought it was actually him, but it's just a puppet.
Like a parody of him. I thought it was him, but it was a puppet. Couldn't quite tell. So his mouth isn't moving properly with the words he's saying.
Yeah.
I think that's a puppet.
He's talking gibberish. He looks horrible. It might be
It
him.
might be Jesse Ventura.
He doesn't talk gibberish. He's still fully clued in. What am I doing here? He knows what's going on, lads. Him and David Icke at the forefront.
And then Ilya Dragunov defeats Sami Zayn to win the United States title.
Well, shades of Jinder Mahal being the former world heavyweight champion coming back to Raw. Do you remember that time? And Jinder walked out and I was like, no. And then Dwayne came back. Was it Dwayne who came back straight after?
It was Dwayne, yes.
So shades of that with The Miz coming out, Mello with the attack from behind. I can't wait for that to be resolved. Ilya Dragunov's look's been creating many, many conversations online. I think it's fantastic, but it's a look that only works for him. The fact he's eating a horse, so he's bulked up a bit, and the neck tattoo. Because obviously the rule of tattooing is you don't get your neck done first. Unless you're Cody Rhodes. But he had Dream on his tit, didn't he? But the neck, that's one of the last bits you get done. But he's just gone straight in there. But because he's a mad bastard, I think it works for him.
I didn't realise there was etiquette about where you get your tattoo first.
It's you know what I mean. The tattoos, you know.
You tell him.
Yes, I've got some.
In Russian.
No. But I think the look works for him with the new hair and the clean
And the new
shaven
body
face.
as well. He's jacked.
He's eating a horse.
Yeah.
Full horse.
I thought it was interesting that it was actually announced as hailing from Russia, because a while ago they were saying he's from Germany, by way of Russia. I was like, nah, he's Russian.
He still does the old torpedo Moscow, doesn't he?
Of course, yes, he's obviously cleared that, but obviously he's, the awkward Russian thing. But they're like, no, this guy's a Ruski. With all the old Soviet gear.
They're our friends. The only thing he needs to change about his look, though, for me, is just the arm things. Those arm things he wears. It's a bit too Turbo Man for me.
Yeah, you think maybe something a little less obvious?
A little less, looks like he should be on a stage, pretend to be a wrestler or something, just with those arm things on.
Maybe no arm things at all.
Yeah, just get the arms out, Ilya.
Get your arms out.
Yeah.
You don't think he's allowed to pay tribute to his favourite film?
What's that? Oh, right, yeah. The reference I just made a second ago. I'm on the ball today, Maffew.
Well, you're on the ball, and so were these two. I bloody loved this match. What about you, Tom?
Really loved it. I'm genuinely surprised to see Ilya get the dub, even though I thought it'd be great if he does win it. It was one of those things where I was happy to see Ilya win. I was sad to see Sammy lose. I was enjoying the open challenge thing, and I feel like we only really just started to scratch the surface of it, and he's lost the title. I feel like we could have done that for maybe another month.
Maybe.
I think with the person involved, I think we could have done it for another month. He has to lose it at some point, but I thought another month maybe.
It's that thing, leave the title before the title leaves you.
Ooh,
Yeah,
that's a
Something
good
like
show.
that.
Yeah.
Don't outstay your welcome, and he certainly I agree with
Yeah.
that.
Bloody hell,
that's
do a
a- that's
timestamp.
a
That was a
good
good
show.
point in the podcast.
Aye. But I reckon it was good to see Sammy wrestle an Ilya match because they were hitting each other hard AF, my dogs.
the only way he can do things.
Aye, my goodness me. But I think it's certainly the best weekly TV match in a fair old while on the WWE side of the things anyway.
Probably since Cena, Zayn, I'd say.
yeah.
Just in terms of heat. Or anything Javon's been doing this past few weeks. But yeah, it was just great to see like his change in style, the immediacy of him trying to get the pin after all these big moves. Like, no, I'm trying to win here whenever I can.
Yeah.
Really stood out to some of the other matches we had.
Yeah, and his desperation where Dragunov's going for the H-bomb, the first one, but he does a haluva kick when he's on his back on the mat.
Right.
My goodness me!
Bloody hell. And there was a bit of screwiness towards the end, but not that much to say, well, you defeat me. That was the reason for it. So yeah. Pretty good job here. And it also means I think it's a good time for Sami Zayn to be off the title because then they can get him prepped and ready for the big push next year.
Yeah.
If it's happening, I think it is.
I think it is as well. Outside Rumble winner for me.
Yep.
Yeah. The
Same.
dark horse
Yeah. No.
with orange hair.
So you see him in the dark. The Wyatt Six confronted the MFTs. Oh,
Yeah,
I'm talking about this bit.
Solo says he's going to make his family champions again. Speaking of looks on wrestlers, I think Jeff Cobb looks woeful with the face paint on. I think
It works for some, not for others.
Yeah, have him wear something else down below to just complete the look because he just does look like your dad at a Halloween party, doesn't he?
Yeah.
Oh, my son's here. I better dress up as well.
Well, I've done my face, and that's it. What else could you think you'd add to him?
A sick cloak.
Oh, I like that. Yeah.
Well, one of them off the Traitors.
Oh, yeah.
Fantastic scenes.
You don't know who it is until he takes it off.
Oh, even though it's shaped like
Yeah,
Jeff
the
Cobb.
only dude the size of a Ford Focus.
Yeah, the kids will say this was cinema. This was just posing like it was last week. I've seen the poster made online by people saying this is going to be a War Games match. Surely not. Surely we've got bigger things planned for War Games than this. With all due respect.
Trying to think what
I was
else you
gonna say.
could do at this point in terms of. I mean, obviously you've got. The vision would have been the one. Whether you can still do something with that, even though the game has changed on that side. I mean, it's nothing wrong with using that for something slightly smaller to build it up.
Yeah.
I wouldn't have thought.
Maybe like a Survivor Series style match on the
I
SmackDown.
mean, this is where a Survivor Series style match would be lovely because I
Yeah.
didn't miss the Survivor Series style matches. It was only during the TNA NXT showdown I realised how much I missed them.
Yeah.
You know, they're great fun little matches.
I agree. And also having War Games be the same time every year means it's very thrown together. So, yeah, a bit of variety by not doing a giant cage thing.
Oh, it's going to happen though.
It's going to
The
happen.
show's
yes.
called War Games, isn't it? Again.
It's funny because one of the first things that Paul, You Don't Want Me in the Photograph, Levesque said when he first came in was, hey, you know, like Hell in a Cell, same time every year, so you got to build a Hell in a Cell. Hell in a Cell just happen whenever. And War Games should be
the same.
Same thing. It's because War Games, because it does get to that point in the year where we go, oh, how are we going to make a War Games match important? Whereas really, a War Games match should happen when there needs to be a War Games match.
Exactly. Then the Motor City Machine Guns defeated Los Garza.
We learned it's the MCMG's 1 year anniversary in the company. I literally
Good
forgot
God.
they were there.
Yeah. Oh, hi, guys.
They've been missing from TV for a little bit. The match was going to a fair bit of time, which was good because it's nice to remember how good both teams are, which is an understatement of the year, but they're not utilised at all, which means the crowd didn't care, which really let the match down.
That's it. The Mae Yim syndrome.
Yeah.
If they don't put the care into them, how can they expect anyone to care about them?
Yes.
Yeah, I agree. It's a shame, really, because they're brilliant and just a lack of real emphasis on them in that year. Apart of it, which is weird because they've been tag team champions in that time, but it doesn't feel like they've done anything.
That was so long
Right.
ago now, though, because
Yeah.
it was 2 weeks after the debut they won them. And
Something
they
like
had
that.
them, gone by the start of the year.
Yeah. And then that match at the Rumble, which was like, crowd didn't care about it. Then they did care about it. And then it went to, was it DQ or was it interference?
I can't remember.
Yeah, it was some sort of screwy finish. And was like, well, that was a waste of time.
And the whole ladder match debacle happened around WrestleMania season.
We care. Yeah, the really cares about them when they're doing TLC matches, and that's it. And someone who is having a bad time with ladders and chairs and everything else backstage is Jacob Fatu, who is dead. Being brutally murdered, and his teeth are missing and everything else. He will not be in the main event.
So Jacob Fatu's taking time out to have some dental issues dealt with. So hence why the tooth-based injury backstage.
Right.
I quite like that, to be fair.
Yeah.
That's the real reason he's business, so we'll make it kayfabe as well. You got me right in the mouth.
Oh, God, no point.
Oh, God,
Oh, no.
That's what I was saying the other day. My name is Jacob Papu. It's an impossible name to say with no teeth in it.
No,
Are you looking at me? Are you looking at me? Are you looking at me? You're chewing a brick. And then Drew doubled down and calls him Bleeding Gums Fatu.
Yeah.
Weird, out of nowhere Simpsons reference.
But he's the leading sort of suspect now because when Aldous goes, "Who did this to you, Jacob?" You'll never guess whose music plays.
Who?
Drew McIntyre.
Oh.
Christ.
I thought it was going to be like, who did this? He tried McIntyre. Why? I don't understand. No one understands him. Bim! Who's that? Stop pointing at Drew McIntyre.
That's it. Bring me Boo McIntyre. There's just an innocent bloke sat over here having his dinner. I didn't do anything.
Get here, Boo. Looks like a badly drawn Drew McIntyre.
It's Gilbert in a wig.
Boo, you're fired. No, not again.
So Cody Rhodes is furious with Drew and his mischiefs that he shows up in his street clothes, which is obviously a nice suit. Because it's Cody.
Yeah.
He wears that when he's buying milk.
Exactly. Trying to give wrestlers a good name, I saw him say once upon a time.
Well, good luck
By
then,
wearing
mate.
suits.
Yeah. And he goes out and batters Drew.
Yeah.
This have a match?
Brilliant. I just love the chaos of this. It's like those heady days of the Attitude Era where like it was just very a frantic program, and it was just like Cody was out there like, you know what, I'll fight you now, dickhead, let's go. And I was like, oh, they could have a match. No, they actually do have a match, a full-on match that I'd argue is better than their match at WrestlePalooza.
I was about to say, yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Get way more about this.
So much better, and Cody just goes for it, and it ends with a little bit of heel Cody hitting him with the belt, just loses his mind a little bit, and then a big old dive onto everybody. Like this is ludicrous. This is like it's like Cody being like the quarterback, knowing that the main event is out because Pepper Papu has been taken out. Like, I'm going to step up in a big way and put on a better main event than we were going to have anyway. Yeah. Good lad. In his dress shoes.
Yeah.
In his dress shoes.
I like that WCPW's very own Cody Rhodes, and he has that bit of edge to him, is one of the reasons why he's not had that many boos or people turning on him. Is like, no, I'm the most babyface face of all time, but my dad was Dusty, so I'll fight you.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
With my street clothes on.
You
Really
could say
enjoyed
he
it.
had adrenaline in his soul at that moment, guys. Guys, at that moment. Yes. Don't have a cappuccino on me.
Ross doing a silly voice, but then realising I don't actually have a good point to make.
That was a very good point. I'm Pete Rosenberg, remember, from last week. But I'm looking forward to next week.
Pete, where's my money?
Aldous Gans, I've got old Geordie there. Aldous Gans to McIntyre. If I find out that was ye, body lad, I'm going to spank you. So I'm going to assume he's going to find out it is Drew McIntyre. So what's Aldous going to do?
Promises. And then we got on to WrestleDream.
WrestleDream! As Tony Khan would say.
He does say that, yes.
WrestleDream!
Yes, because it's still allegedly a tribute to Inoki, even though it's named after an SWS show, which was not an Inoki company. Never really understood that.
Oh, Maffew.
Sorry. It could be incredibly anal and biting for the people who's got, shut up, Maffew, just talk about the wrestling.
Anal biting?
Those are two words that shouldn't be put together.
Unless it's a grinder profile.
Welcome to I'm a Celebrity, get me out of here. Oh my God, the asshole's so chewy. That's what they say every time, isn't it? That's coming back soon, can't wait.
We're bringing it
What,
back.
anal biting?
Anal biting.
Anal biting's
It's
back.
coming home. It's coming home.
20 years ago, Justin Timberlake brought sexy back.
You're bringing anal
I'm
biting
bringing
back.
anal biting back.
Yeah, it's going to ruin the world tour. So Jet Speed defeated FTR in a match that started... So he's on the kickoff show, but then just kept on going, and then he
It's
started...
what we want to happen.
Yeah.
So many times we've pitched that on the pitches and they finally
Brilliant.
did it. Yeah.
I saw Raj Giri just losing his mind about
Don't mention his name in this room.
having goddamn kittens about it. Like, no, how unprofessional is this company? I like Raj. Like, he said something
Why?
like,
Why?
there's a
Yeah.
few things he said, and I just thought this was a really weird thing to break down about. What's wrong with it feeling like a living, breathing organism, as Jackie Orlando would say, where it has run over and you're starting with everybody just fighting. It's brilliant.
Yeah.
No,
No,
I'm sorry. Are we meant to have like a 5-minute video package? Paul, you don't want me to photograph Levesque coming out and welcoming us to the show. Friggin' shots of the skyline of the city that we're in. and then 9 minutes of circling each other whilst the crowd have a big old Willy Wangle session.
Oh, you were
Speaking
doing
of
so
Willy
good.
Wangles, I'm surprised he can actually do the tweeting or the X and Raj Giri with all those cocks in his hands all the time. The WWE cocks. Every single one of them. Triple H's cock. Billy Kidman's cock. All the cocks in his hands at once. Because that's all he does is wank off the ring. I don't get it. Shut up, Raj Giri. Sick of it. Logging on Twitter, seeing Sarah arsehole and Raj arsehole.
Poor
The
Raj.
arseholes.
Poor Raj is listening, selling down. This was his favourite wrestling podcast. But But this is the way you got to do things nowadays. You can't just got to criticize anything about AEW and get the hits. That's it.
Yes. This was a great start of the show. I love the little
I bet
touch.
Stevie Richards loved this as well.
The thumbnail's coming.
The worst thing ever.
But look, the little touch of the pyro going off to show off. Bloody hell, the show's meant to start now. Let's do the pyro. But yeah, great start of the match. Great start of the show, sorry. The match was also very good. Good heelish win for FTR with Stoke grabbing the legs. It's exactly what you want from this kind of thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Really enjoyed it.
Raj arsehole. I'm sure you won't see that and then go on Twitter.
Hang on, we've got here Jet Speed defeated FTR.
I just copied and pasted that off AEW.com.
No, FTR won because Stokely held the legs down.
Is it sale on AEW?
Let's go on AEW.com. I know we just copy and pasted it.
Oh no, Raj actually works for AEW.com.
Oh, why has it gone there?
AEW Wrestling.
Ah,
Yeah, I know. I said AEW.com. I know, it's my fault for giving you the wrong one. I gave you misinformation.
Ah!
Like a good wrestling podcast.
Whilst you're doing that, we'll move on.
Matthew's doing the thing where he's staring at Ross's screen and not doing the podcast he's being recorded
let's do
to
the podcast.
So yeah, good match. And again, I like the cheating and shenanigans there. And didn't go too long, so that was nice. Everyone banned from ringside. Jimmy Hayter defeated Tekla.
Fine. It was good fun.
Hey, the wife, the widow of Lou Thez was at ringside, and everyone was
I
like,
had no idea she was still alive. That's amazing.
That's what everyone said, but it turns out that Lou Thez had game my players because she's 28 years his junior. That boy got game.
Damn it. And the one they called him a hooker.
Better to call him than her.
I know. That didn't really land, did it? I tried to connect the dots and I've drawn a big stupid face.
I thought this match was fantastic. I'm going to give up searching for that match. I did copy and paste it though, so that was a legitimate thing at one point.
These are like all right.
But yeah, Tekla's very Luna Vachon, which I didn't realize until this match appeared. In the stuff in between the moves, she plods around the ring like Luna Vachon used to do.
Yeah.
And other that's Danhausen stuff. Yeah. And then Jamie Hayter continued to be back to her best, less of like chip cheerio, my friend, doodle pip, and just smashing people in the face.
Yeah.
She thwacked Tekla over the shop and then won with 2 lariatos. What more do you want? I mean, Raj Giri will want more, but he's an arse.
No, Sarah's the arse. Come on now, can't get the two mixed up.
They're a pair of arses. They are the cheeks. Sarah's the left cheek, Raj is the right cheek.
What's the
They've
middle?
got their blue cheek on X. Go on, mate.
What's the middle?
Oh. Wow.
There's some biting around there. I know that.
Yeah.
Oh.
But what did you think of the match, Maffew?
Yeah, enjoyable match. Tekla being built up, so I assumed she was going to win. But no, Jamie Hayter.
Yeah.
Fan Dabby Dozy. Bodacious, all those other expressions that she uses. Yeah.
Bodacious.
That's how she talks. She's got that riz from the 60s. Yeah, felt like a good match.
It was.
Not sorry, a pay-per-view match, but a good match, which I'll take. 500k match, Jurassic Express, defeat the Young Bucks to make me very happy.
Well, Mikey Ruckus is a charlatan.
Go on.
Because he's
just firing everybody in.
He's AEW. This is a joke. He's
okay.
AEW's music man, but it turns out he gets paid royalties every single time one of his themes gets used on an AEW show.
Makes sense.
Because we see the Young Bucks have $32.17 left in their account, but not enough to have their theme played, which was made by Mikey Ruckus, who I assume is contracted by AEW because he is their Jim Johnston. And great at their job. Yeah, I shouldn't have said that after all the Raj stuff. Or I shouldn't have said the Raj stuff because that was a joke. That one, yeah. Bollocks to Raj. I don't like him.
Yeah.
And
that's a good point because they had this lovely intro that revealed that they are still poor.
Yeah.
Which is the best version of the Young Bucks.
I like the usage of that as well because you're thinking, oh, well, they're going to win then, aren't they? Because they've won the previous couple of money matches. So they're going to do it again, but then they don't. And then we remember how good Jack Perry is at wrestling. He's not trying to wrestle like a heel, which is obviously not doing the more flamboyant things he does, but everything he does, it's so seamless.
He is very
effortless.
good at the wrestling, and I think that the heel stuff just didn't like. Mind you, there was a few little flickers of heelness in this. A few times, like a little look across the ring, a little look towards the camera, and I thought, he looks like he's something behind the eyes there.
There you go, it's still there. Jet Speed defeat FTR.
Botchamania.
Yeah.
Hope someone gets fired for that blunder.
Should we name and shame them?
Yeah.
Go on.
Oh, then they might be at the bottom. Is it the top of the
El
bottom?
Dango.
Damn it, could be anybody.
It could be anybody.
No.
Oh, this is the best
Tom
one we've
McClellan.
ever done. Let's go.
Tom McClellan says, not Dango.
Oh,
So
sorry.
It's not him.
Sorry, it's an inverted picture.
Yeah, it says here, I don't want to see you
It's
eat.
inverted colours. Like,
Yeah, Evil Dango's like, No, don't eat food.
There's not a name.
It's Dango.exe.
There's not a name on the article, so it might be the old AE. AE, which is lowercase for AI.
Oh, bloody, is that what you're doing?
AE. But curly cut.
Kicking cut.
Yeah, that's the one.
Yeah, I also like this match. I was very happy the Young Bucks lost because they're very funny, this thing they're doing right now. And yeah, we got reminded that these two lads can actually wrestle and are very likable.
Yeah.
Good. Keep it like this.
And the Bucks bumped their asses off for them. Matt Jackson taking the proper Doomsday Device bump when they did it in the middle of the ring. It was fantastic stuff. Bucks in the mud. Nice to see that they're still poor. And obviously, but now we're back at the end of the match when Kenny Omega comes out for the save after the big brawl happens. They don't side with Kenny Omega. So will they be friends with Kenny Omega? Find out. Well, not this week.
Oh, every week.
I know. We're back to that old routine. Who are friends with the Bucks and who aren't?
So appreciate that people are like, oh, they're really invested in this, but it's like we've had this for years now.
Yeah.
My God. Tornado Trios #1 contenders match for the AEW World Trios titles. The Hurt Syndicate defeat The Demand.
This was a fantastic David Hasselhoff. Nice crucifix bomb on Shelton off the steps, through Bobby on the table on the floor. That's a sentence that makes sense, hopefully. The weak link physically, MVP, harsh but fair there. Left alone, so it looks like it's going to be a cakewalk for The Demand. But no, Bobby and Shelton come back. America, F yeah, I've written down for some reason. It's a good comeback from Bobby and Shelton, though. Shelton with the move of the match with his backwards sort of throw suplex thing to Ricochet over the top rope into the floor. Then he follows it up, even though he's 75 years old, Shelton Benjamin, with a toe pin of his own straight after. He can do it all still.
Crazy.
But it looks like this feud's never going to end after Dynamite this week.
Yeah.
So now I think the Hurt Syndicate are 2-0 up in trios matches, but it's still going to go on. Yeah.
Yeah, it's like, we've got the advantage in this match, but not this match, so we're going to have loads of matches. And it's like, okay, you're beating this over the head quite a lot, which is not like AEW.
Seeing more, though, because it is good when what they put on. What they put on is good.
I do like it, what they're doing, so I don't know why I'm bitching about, it's good and it's on TV a lot. What am I complaining about?
Raj Maffew.
If that is your real
Damn it, my identity revealed. I've been compromised, get me out. So there was that. Any other thoughts there, mate?
No, again, a much better match than they had the previous month. I think the tornado element of it really improved it. I really enjoyed it. I kind of want it to end, though. I'm kind of ready for it to end. I think I'm done with it now.
Yeah, because
that was a nice way to end it.
Yeah, I like the Hurt lads. I don't really care about The Demand. I love Ricochet just taking abuse and going, but like everything outside of that's just like, all right, fine.
You're not a fan of the Bishop? And Toad?
Are you
the only
bashing the
Bishop I know is Auckland.
Hey!
That's why. There you go. So you could only have one. It's like chess. Teenage Championship match. The Pro Star, Carl Fletcher, defeats Mark Briscoe.
I was half expecting Kyle to drop the title here just because he flirted with the main event scene in the last pay-per-view.
Right.
He sort of proved he can hang with the main event players in that last pay-per-view. So I was expecting him just to sort of drop the title here and move up, but no, he keeps the title. I've got nothing else to say apart from this was a ding-dong battle to end them all, Pro Evolution Soccer 6. One of the best Kurt Angle kickouts from Mark that I've seen this week, right? Because the kickout where the referee's back's turned in the corner, Paul Turner's back is turned in the corner, hoops him in the nards, brainbuster. I was like, it's over. It's a classic heel win for Kyle. But no, fantastic kick out from Mark. Obviously, the finish was suitably brutal as well. The brainbuster on the turnbuckle in the corner. Proper ding-dong battle. Surprised about the winner. Yeah.
I really like Mark Briscoe as a singles guy. And obviously, he's a former Ring of Honor champion, but I feel like he's on the verge of an AEW title at some point as well. I don't think it was this one.
Right, I think he's in the Sami Zayn position in WWE where it's like,
that's a good shout.
He's a good guy to keep, like, you know, the bullet in the holster, so to speak. When if we need someone to get the belt at any time, Mark's going to get cheered.
Yeah.
Might be the most thing for the long run, but it's like, if we need somebody to get the belt, which is whatever happens.
The LA night as well.
The LA night, there you go.
Oh, this was the weak Maffew again, and they didn't pull the trigger once more.
Always the bridesmaid. God. But yeah, lovely match.
Yeah, really good.
I like that Carl didn't had issues with his gear at the very start. And then Mark's belt broke, so both of them were fighting to keep their gear on.
Didn't his belt break?
Steady now.
Like after a move as well, so like it just must have been a really hard move. Yeah. My God, it's so hard it broke his belt. Yeah. I did like.
And Lou says his wife's like, I remember when my husband gave me that move.
I did like Don's commentary at the start of the match where he's like, yeah, he's an Adonis of a man. I don't know, I've done that voice again. It's from the 1920s, apparently now, Don Callis. My goodness me, he's an Adonis of a man. But you can't spell Adonis without Don. That's the kind of managerial shtick I'm here for, apparently. Yeah. Worthwhile mentioning.
I do like Don Callis' contributions to stuff. It's just nice to hear him one time a night. Multiple times you're like, all right, mate. Then AEW World Women's Championship was decided between Chris Statlander and Timeless Toni Storm. With Toni Storm being in the rare former challenger.
She looks naked.
She did.
Without the title, I should say.
Thank you for clarifying.
That new submission holds a bit naughty, isn't it? Where they hook the legs around the head. Not in that way. Like it looks like it really hurts. The legs are going everywhere and arms are elsewhere as well.
They know what they're doing.
It was always going to be the kind of match to kind of legitimize Chris against Toni Storm because Tony's been so far ahead of everybody else until she dropped the title. So it did that job in terms of like giving Chris a conclusive victory, a conquistador victory. I was about to say that.
Conclusive victory.
The only bit I didn't like live was the Mercedes Money angle afterwards, but thankfully I got rectified 20 minutes later. But for those 20 minutes, I was like Raj Giri, but in my own head. Oh, damn AEW! You can't do this to Chris! You've just legitimized her title reign, now you've made her look like a bitch! So obviously Mercedes came out and was like, get up my ring, you little wazzock. And Chris did. And I was like, what? You done that for? But then obviously it got rectified later on.
It did, and obviously stuff later on, I agree. A nice match here, and it's nice to see that they're doing what they can with the Toni Storm thing, where she's the most powerful force in the division. So it's going to be very hard to make someone else look as good as her.
Yeah.
But they tried.
Well, she did.
Yeah.
Kill me, Chris.
That was an effing kill. I thought that was great. That was a nice, like, this is sort of Tony going, I know I'm done here. So, like, effing kill.
Was that supposed to be like the end of Wild Geese? You ever see that?
I'm Tim Wild Geese.
Oh, move on.
Sorry.
Oh, my God. Wild Geese,
I think it's like
Matthew's bathtub.
It's like the end of Untitled Goose Game, where you finally destroy that model village and have to run all the way back through.
Such a good bit.
It's a great
What
bit.
a game.
It's a great bit. Yeah, really fun match of these two. Very much solidified Chris Statlander as the women's champion. I think it left it without any doubt. I wasn't upset with the fact that Tony wasn't involved in the win at the last one, because this one they went, right, you've now beaten the champ. Now it's without doubt you are the champ. And Tony dealt with that in the best possible way. I thought how they followed it up, initially sort of... I don't know what the right term is for the gender, but if this was happening to guys, I'd say it emasculated. So I don't know what the term would be for Statlander when Monet comes out and goes, "You get to the back."
Effeminated.
I don't know. Like it was just I can't cut the leg.
I'm out of wheelhouse here.
Statlander celebrating this moment, and then it's just Mercedes going, "You get to the back because it's my match," and Stat goes, "Yeah, all right, fine." I was like, "Ah."
You're right.
But obviously, it all comes back around again. But I thought in that particular moment...
Yeah, when you got the mic says, you've been effeminated.
Effeminated. The effeminator.
Because it made sense for long-term booking they're going for, and fair play to them, but it was weird to watch live. Oh, we're going to have this match, and then followed by TBS champion, blah, blah, blah. Mercedes Moné defeating interim Ring of Honor World TV champion, Mina Shirakawa.
It's not really a negative. It's just a bit of an ooh, like the usage of the mystery opponent thing. For me, should be for someone who's either brand new or has been missing for a long, long time. Not someone like Mina who has
or
been
a Russian.
Who ticks one of the two boxes, been gone for a while. Yeah, aye.
Wasn't Russian anyway, was he?
You know, he wasn't. He took his time. But Mina's been on our TV screens, more so on Ring of Honor, obviously, for a consistent basis for a while now. So to have her be the mystery partner was a little bit of a, that's a bit of a weird one. But obviously the match did not disappoint. I like what they're starting to do with Mercedes now, because during this match she was noticeably more frantic, noticeably more sort of panicking when things weren't working. So clearly the pressure of holding those 10 titles at this time is starting to get to her, guys. I'm Pete Rosenberg again.
Thank you, Pete.
And you're Megan Morant. Because I was thinking, watching that, obviously now that we're sat here on Friday, she's got 12 titles. And I was thinking, like, the winning of the titles hasn't really done much for me because I don't really watch most of the promotions those titles represent. But the losing of the titles one by one is going to be a hell of a storyline.
This is the bit that I'm really, because I've seen a lot of people go online and bemoan it. A lot of wrestling People go online. I saw James Romero did a video where he sort of bemoaned the fact that the belts don't.
He's
mean
never
anything.
happy though.
I know that's his whole thing.
This is like the shoot episode this week. All right, who else don't we like? Which one's James Romero, by the way?
James, he does.
He's directed Night of the Living Dead.
He does the one with Dirty Dutch Mantel. He does.
Oh, the smooth guy.
He's really smooth.
Yeah, smooth face.
He's really smooth.
Smooth.
Yeah, I think
Like,
he's really.
hey.
Yeah, I like.
Hey, James here.
like genuinely, James. I feel like I want to go. Hey, well, should we go grab a pipe? But I feel like I wouldn't be cool enough for him. And I think he would.
Yeah.
I feel like I'd be
Cool
left.
enough.
Yeah, I feel like I'd be left on red.
He's definitely
But I
called-
still really like him.
He's definitely called us effing marks in private.
I think we're in a special department for him, and I think I still want to
We
go.
are now.
I still want to go for a pipe with him, but I think he might. I don't think I'd be cool enough.
Yeah.
That's okay. But he did a video about that, and I think it's the comparisons made to Ultimo Dragon, and you're on a hiding to nothing if you're comparing Ultimo Dragon's big title collection to Mercedes Monet's, because I've done a bit of research into this as well, because I'm working on a little video about it too.
I think I was going to say.
Yes, and the fact that a lot of the titles that Mercedes Monet has aren't massively established titles yet. In fact, I think she's the inaugural champion of at least two of them. The Prime Wrestling Women's Championship and the Bestia Women's Championship. She's the inaugural champion where there were tournaments put in place, but for one reason or another, the tournaments fell away. So consequently, they went, I'll tell you what, we're going to scrap the tournament idea. We're going to have Diana Strong, who's one of the best in the area, in our companies, and we'll put her against Mercedes Monet. We'll do a big show around that. Diana gets this huge match with Mercedes Monet, and we get a first champion that is a very established star.
It's a good chain reaction, that. Sorry.
Hey, that's good. I liked it. I like what you did there. 10 on 10.
Sorry, I've derailed you, Tom.
You're all right.
I'll shut up.
No, you're fine. But it doesn't. But there's a lot of them that are smaller titles that don't have much of a legacy behind them. And I think this isn't somebody grabbing major titles. I think this is a bigger star establishing titles that are smaller at the moment. It's not as much like she's gathering these major accolades. She's adding gravitas to these new accolades. That's what I think, anyway. And everyone's and it's you get people online that will go, oh yeah, but is she going to go to Poland and defend it? Do you care?
I'm not going to be watching it.
Do you care? But she won't go to Poland and defend it. You don't care. You just want to poo on a wrestler, metaphorically, not literally. And so I like the collecting of the belts. I think the losing of the belts has an opportunity to establish major stars in those promotions as the ones that beat Mercedes Moné and tell a story in AEW that's very different.
That was a lovely point, and I'm glad we made it to an hour, 7 minutes in the podcast before we got Tom's "I'm the guy that disagrees with Tom online" voice. I'm not a crook.
I just want to listen to the big question, but it's at the end.
It's like Alfred Hitchcock's in the room.
Hitchcock anymore.
Oh my God.
Alfred Hitchcock, director, football manager,
Alfred
does it all.
Really good match though between Mercedes and Mina. I thought really good.
The Ring of Honor Interim Women's TV title is a messy title to have because
wow. What a title.
Yeah, you basically borrowed somebody else's PSP to take on holiday with you. That's essentially you made.
When do you want to bring it back? Don't worry about it.
Yeah. I'm borrowing Maff's PSP. I've just lent it to Ross.
Yeah, there you go.
That's what it is.
Maffew was like, I wish my PSP was here.
Damn it.
Hey, underrated console for me, the PSP. Used to make poos great back in the day.
And that's what you were doing with it, but I mean, I think we'll move on. Yeah, I thought it was an alright match because
PSP's Senna Cup makes poos great.
The Maffew tag team, Gaviscon. A bit of Darkstalkers. So
that's what they call them.
Monet won, got another title. Yeah, it was just an expected finish. So it's just like, all right, get to the point, fair enough. And obviously they do get the point long run, so it was just an all right match. But again, it's going places, so I'm all right with it. AEW World Tag Team Championship match: Brodito defeated the AEW Unified Champion Okada and IWGP World Heavyweight Champion Takeshita. So more Don Callis. Are you excited?
About Don Callis?
Yeah, more Don Callis on the pay-per-view.
I'm nonplussed about Don Callis.
Oh, fair enough. What do you think about the match, then?
For Okada and Takeshi eventually getting it on, I can't bloody wait.
Oh, yes, please.
Oh, yes, my goodness me, because they're gradually falling out harder and harder and
Keep talking.
harder.
Yeah, come on, yep. Cheers.
Finger bangs were used. Finger bangs were misconstrued. Takeshita.
No, Ross, you ring a song there.
Finger bangs were used. Finger bangs were misconstrued. Takeshita and Okada are not very happy.
Writes itself. And then obviously, Takeshita eats a Rainmaker from Okada, but Okada laughs. He said.
What a funny thing I did.
Under his
Thank
breath.
you for letting us know what laughter sounds like.
That was just from James Romero. 'Cause he forgets it, so it's like,
While you're talking, I'm trying to think, who else can we crap on today? Like,
And then he laughs. Awooga!
lovely There was a lovely match here with bare combinations of the hard stuff and the pretty stuff, like the four-way German, which is hard stuff, but that one was not a good example for the pretty stuff. You know what I'm trying to say here?
I do know what you're saying.
I enjoyed that.
And a one-arm bandito at the end, I thought was a nice touch as well. One-arm bandit, right?
Yeah,
So it was good.
I enjoyed that little
It's
gag as well.
a nice button point to the match there, but yes. Kel Surprise on an AEW pay-per-view. Another good match. But again, Okada and Takeshita, we're inching closer.
between like your voices and whatever noises I'm making, it's like the lad from Police Academy 2 who's trying to get into wrestling. Bloody hell. Any thoughts on this, Tom?
Again, just a really lovely match. I thought that, like I said, I'm more invested in the inevitable Takeshita Okada Wrestle Kingdom main event. Give us that at the main event at Wrestle Kingdom. You know, it's like a big homecoming for Okada. It's Takeshita defending his new title. I'd be intrigued as to how the crowd would get back behind Okada if he returned to New Japan.
Yeah. Or will it be like a Triple R situation with what's his face? Vikingo.
They boo him for leaving.
Yeah, you traitor, man.
No, they didn't. I've been looking into this. They haven't been booing Vikingo because he's a traitor and leaving. They've been booing him because they know he's been forced, like, pushed as a good guy. And the Triple R faithful are like, no, we like Del Rio. We love Del Rio. Don't tell us to cheer this dude. We're going to boo him just to spite you. Which Triple R like, what? Why can't you just behave?
It's our Mexican correspondent there, Maffew. That's some good intel, that, though.
Arriba. Which is what the bus was that helped us over. Yeah, this was a lovely match. It's very odd, though, to see AEW, again, these are pay-per-view matches, to use two pay-per-views in, a month and a half between each other, to continue building up Okada and Takeshita. So it was a good match, but it's also like waiting for the thing at the end, like the previous match.
It's called edging, Maffew.
Yeah. Called
I thought you would know that being the prime gooner
I was
here
going
at
to
the
say,
table.
yeah, damn it. With my batches of honours and gooning, I should have seen that one coming.
Edging.
So it was very nice, and I love Brodito, and they worked their asses off. So obviously online, I'm sure people were like, I'll do it, Tom. Okada's washed.
Okada's washed. Unlike me.
Yeah. I'm like Okada. I don't know where the soap is.
I have a lovely bath.
in fed tears.
Damn it, why have we not been doing this every week? It's crowd on people, yeah.
Hey, that bloody Conrad Thompson. What's
Yeah.
it like?
Yeah, Conrad.
Hey, I like Conrad.
I like
Hey,
Conrad.
listen,
You flew me out to Vegas. You can crap on him. I'm
Connie
gonna
alone.
I like Conrad as well.
Leave Connie alone.
chat me up.
There's maybe one too many adverts, but I like the guy himself.
Hey.
How dare you leave the Eric Bischoff podcast 83 commercials alone. Then AEW World Championship match, Hangman Adam Page defeated Samoa Joe.
So Page showing he studied Samoa Joe by doing Joe's rolling back heel kick thing very early in the match.
Yeah.
Oh, Samoa Joe's back's against the wall, is it? No, because he batters Hangman Page for a long time. And obviously you get the comeback, fantastic comeback story.
Back.
Not like Kim Kardashian. Oh, Jesus Christ.
By the way, speaking of innuendo like that, apparently Excalibur's been saying, I've only noticed it because someone else is pointing out, when someone hits me from behind, he goes, they're taking a back shot. I've only just realised what he's doing there.
Yeah.
What a pervert. We should get him on the podcast.
He's trying to get on Botchamania.
Yeah, he is. I love him.
I can see why this match didn't main event the card, because it was just a really solid, American wrestling style main event match.
It was the least engaging of all the matches. It was a solid match. There was nothing wrong with it, but I think knowing what we watched to come and how this match was laid out, this should have been the penultimate match. Either the opener or the penultimate.
Yeah.
Obviously, the opener was Jet Speed, but there wasn't meant to be.
There was a timing error.
They made a timing error.
I wonder if people just listen to the audio version, like, how many people are in that studio right now?
Is that how there's lots of us? Isn't that right, condescending Chris? What a sloppy shop!
Do you remember the big breakfast that like encouraged the camera people to yell from behind? Whatever. Can't get into more and more like that. Yeah, I liked the build. I liked the match itself. Then the finish happened. I went, okay. And then the post-match stuff happened with Samoa Joe going.
Unexpected.
And I loved it. This was fantastic. This is what we need. Samoa Joe was fantastic. And he's also not doing a hell of a lot, despite being incredibly over. So I'm glad they've done this with him.
It really worked for me because, like, since the whole Punk debacle, it felt like Joe was like, he's like the locker room guy. He's like the old wise owl in the corner of the room.
turning his neck 180 degrees. Who's talking about me?
He's the level-headed guy in the corner.
Hoot, hoot.
Hoot, hoot, hoot. Hoot, hoot. It's the cook. No, it doesn't matter.
It's the cook. Don't yell that. You'll make Tom excited.
Is it Friday?
I think all of us are today. I was trying to combine coquina and hoot, and I gave up halfway through. The Cocuta clutch. But he's like the locker room leader, the wise old owl, the one who's been guiding these young whippersnappers. Now he's turned heel. My goodness, mate, was shocked.
He's an evil owl.
Yeah.
Hoot, hoot.
Hoot, hoot, Mother Hubbard.
Do you get black owls? That's a question and a half, isn't it? It's obviously Hedwig, whatever his name is. He's a nice owl, isn't he? And he's white. And obviously when you turn heel in wrestling, you dress in black, don't you? That's me rationale.
Oh, no, they get evil goatees like in Star Trek. Yeah. Oh, no, wait, that hell's got a goatee. Run.
That's the second Hedwig reference this week, I think. I think we well the news. And I also said the issue with the Mercedes Moné thing is if Mercedes suffers an injury, what happens to all the belts? And you went, they all get Hedwigged back to the promotions.
It's a verb.
Just owls flying across the sky carrying titles to Poland and
I don't know
Italy.
many owls, that's why I keep mentioning the old Hedwig.
They get Hedwigged.
Look at the adjective.
Oh, no.
Owl.
Look at the sky and see owls carrying the Bestia Women's Championship. Oh no, Mercedes hurt.
Somebody else come back going, what company does this belong to? What's a Bestia?
I've got to 4 P.O. boxes and none of them are claiming it.
Yeah, so great stuff there. And then finally, the I Quit match. The one everyone's been talking about. Darby Allin defeated Jon Moxley.
A bit boring, wasn't it?
What's funny? So
Yawn.
So when I did what happened after this. So we recorded it in the office. So I was typing it as we go, and the gorgeous Andrew Hodgkinson is downstairs doing live reactions with Beryl to this show.
Oh, his girlfriend.
Yeah, Beryl was there. Yeah, Beryl was there, and but his stream was about 5-6 seconds ahead of mine, so I knew something bad was going to happen because from from underneath my feet I could hear, "Oh no!" I was like, "Oh, okay, something's about to go down," and then something awful would happen. Like, that was a justified scream. That's horrible. The worst bit what's the worst bit in that match for all of us?
It's the sticks under the thumb.
It's the sticks under the thumb. That was
fingernail.
horrible.
Sorry, not the thumb. Just so YouTube fed me. I said thumbnail and I meant fingernail.
God bless you.
YouTube pills.
I know.
That should have been a good thing where like the thumbnail's literally been poked out by a stick.
What?
That wouldn't work, would it?
No,
at all, no.
I kind of want to figure out if it can work.
Yeah. Like a guy moving the actual thumb. It's not going to work, is it? It's a Salvador Dali painting as a bloody thumbnail.
Wheels within wheels. Yeah, that bit was when he was stabbing the skewer under his fingernail. Genuinely the worst part of the match for me.
Yeah, I know I'll hang out with the right people because they were disappointed when he brought out the little tank of water and they're like, "Oh, there's no piranhas."
Yeah. I did think I could have done with a piranha in there.
Yeah.
Or those Gararufa fish. Remember them? They were big back in the day.
I don't know him.
I think Kevin Nash and Undertaker used to give them to women, didn't they? That's a roofie joke.
Oh, God. Gararufa fish were the little fish.
Allegedly.
Yeah.
That's another thing Sam would say in a video. Not Kev, I don't know. We're more protective, allegedly.
The Gararufa fish, they were...
Jesus Christ.
You go to like a spa and you put your feet in the
What, a corner shop?
tank and then...
Sorry.
You go to a premiere and you put your feet in the tank and these little fish would just eat all the skin on your feet. I think ethically now it's not done.
No, it is. Michael Byron did it a few months ago. I watched it on his YouTube channel.
So ethically, it's still not.
Okay. And yeah, so it'd be a way of getting rid of all the dead skin on your feet.
Oh.
Did you never see this?
Yeah.
No.
I have had it done a couple of times.
I've never had it done.
It's as you dangle your feet over the fish tank, all the fish just go and wait, and it's a little bit nerve-wracking.
The foot.
Yeah, the foot. Anxiously awaiting, like
The foot is choosing me.
Anxiously awaiting the foot, like people who watch the live reactions. Anxiously awaiting the foot.
Just picturing Andrew and Sam's face on a little fish.
Oh, my dream has come true.
Righteous posting. These are the worst feet I've ever seen. Well, I guess with the Fed spa.
There was more moments in the match, like where he bounced Moxley bounced Darby's ear off the rope and cut it open. I thought that was an effective little one. Nice call back to Moxley dropping the title where Darby sort of draped him over the top rope, choking him with the AEW flag. The thing they're both fighting to improve, but in very different ways. Taser followed by Death Rider on a chair, followed by Claudio throwing Darby from the ring to the announce table, always gnarly, followed by the Death Rider off the apron through the table on the outside, on the other side of the ring. And he still survived. Questionable tactics from Moxley, using the water. How can you hear him say, I quit when he's underwater? I would ask you that question.
I did see a lot of people saying that point. It's like, I think the idea is to show he's mad.
I knew that already, though.
Yeah, fair point.
And the Sting appearance was class. I mean, Sting's appearance is class as well. He's so secure in his own being that he's let his hair go fully grey finally, and he looks fantastic.
Looks
for it.
great.
Yeah.
And it's John Solo Sikoa, yeah.
All right, Solo Sikoa. Oh, he's got, yeah. I see what you're doing. Took us a second,
Good
sorry.
week there, sorry.
I'm taking it all. But obviously Moxley can't win now because everyone's like, oh, this match here, and he didn't even draw blood. But then when he does bleed, oh, he bleeds too much. Bah, 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 bah. I enjoyed the finish of the match. Doing it again.
Oh, hello, friend. How are you? Owen, do you have a voice you do to show, like,
Yeah,
if someone disagrees
what's
with you?
your snarky wrestling voice that disagrees with you?
Actually.
That is a good one.
We should all go for a drink and do those voices.
Yeah.
We'll have to go to a cocktail bar, though. We're going to go to a pub.
Oh, yeah.
These drinks aren't very nice.
I think I'll have another. This is the worst place I've ever been to, and we will come here next week.
But they're going back to Sarah
More
Arsehole.
people in here than at Dynamite.
Going back to Sarah Arsehole.
Cocktails, woo! Go on, go on to the arsehole.
Go back to Sarah Arsehole. This was a TV 14.
Victor, the actor.
This is a TV 14 pay-per-view. This match took place at midnight. Parenting exists for most people. There's nothing wrong with what they did here.
Sarah Stock's one of those people who got Channel 4 to remove
Yes,
WWE
exactly.
from 2000.
Who doesn't want to see Mae Young's titties?
We all
Okay,
did.
fair enough, arsehole. You got a good point there.
I mentioned this in the office the other day. I don't think this is the first attempt at drowning on an AEW pay-per-view. Do you remember the first?
Oh,
do you
the
remember the
Stadium
first
Stampede.
Stadium Stampede?
Yeah.
Matt Hardy was in the pool with Pride and Powerful. I'm pretty sure he tried to drown them.
How many, in 2020, how
did.
many news reports came out about kids trying to take an eyeball out of one other person's head? Because after Seth Rollins did that to Rey Mysterio. It's
In County Durham, or like we got
just
normal places.
There's so many examples where Sarah's argument
Well, it was
falls
during
down.
the pandemics. Nobody was really seeing anybody. No one was getting close to anybody's eyeballs.
Ross, you made a great point on the news about Katie Vick.
Yeah.
That's it. All you need to say is
That's all I
that.
need to say.
No, I'll explain it. When I saw Katie Vick, I thought, you know what, 9-year-old me, I fancy hopping in a coffin. Having a great old time.
I'm having a good old day. The wrestling said I could do it, so I'm going to do it.
My mum never said, don't do it, Ross.
Only Sarah Stock was here to tell me not
I
to.
know. Sarah arsehole. But I thought it was an effective finish because obviously it's a tale as old as time. I've been led to believe it's Star Wars, lads. The Master shows the young.
Wait. How many Star Wars films have you seen?
Episode 1, but I've been led to believe. The Master shows the young lad what to do. The young lad uses the Master's moves, and the young one wins. So it's
that's
tale as
pretty
old
much.
as time.
Yeah.
So I've got no issues with it. I thought it was a very entertaining show.
I enjoyed it.
Really good show from top to bottom for me. Again, from AEW on a pay-per-view stage.
Yeah.
Really strong.
Any thoughts of the main event?
Yeah, it was. I think the expectation was so high for what it was going to be. I don't know. I'm not surprised there are people that felt like they didn't do enough, and there's some people that felt like it went too far because the expectation was so out there. Two guys that never quit. So what are you going to do? So therefore, I think like a Scorpion Deathlock initially looks like it's a weak way to end a match, but they go, yes, but he's also being choked out by a flag and he's in some water, and there's some glass.
Yeah.
And I feel like I think it would have been even better if Darby Allin had just stuck a little skewer under his thumbnail at the same time. All right, I'll tap out.
But I was going to say there is a thing as well now that we've seen Dynamite that Moxley is just being a big old fanny when things aren't going right.
Right, that's it.
Yeah, now that we've seen Dynamite following this show, the end of the show makes even more sense.
Yeah, and especially with the Hangman Page match they had, Moxley and him, it's just like, Moxley's like, what are you going to do, bitch? And it's obviously, you're going to do hotter stuff to me. Tap. Yeah, it's pretty much like a call back to that. And I think some people have missed that because, it's easier to hate, isn't it? Yeah. So the issue I had with the match was that it didn't go far enough. It was surprising to see. Obviously, the water thing is like, it was quite shocking. It's supposed to be. But I'm at the opinion, if you're watching this, and again, I know obviously that's not a lot of people online who will post negative stuff about it because they'll always be grifting. Yeah, you know what you're going to get from these two.
Yeah.
Tell you, I saw Texas Chainsaw Massacre the other day. Lots of killings in it.
Yeah.
Bloody hell, not in my house.
You shouldn't be having that in case kids watch it.
Yeah, if you advertise as that and you know what you're going to get into, yeah, fine. And I don't know if I like this more compared to the first one they did. I think I like that a bit more because the last thing I said, no matter what happens, or the blood, the violence, the piss, whatever, I don't want to see Darby saved by Sting again because it's not going to be doing wonders for him in the long
it's
term.
like,
he can only win a match if his bloody dad shows up.
Yeah, my
felt
dad
like
will get you.
That
That's
felt like the
exactly
last
what
one
happened.
though, because like it was a definitive like, here's me bat, child. Here's me move, child.
Not to be a negative person, but it's me. But I'm pretty sure we've already seen this like a few times. We said this is the last time.
Yeah, I don't know. It felt like the crescendo to Sting's career.
I will pass you this bat.
We said that 15 years ago. But yeah. So otherwise, though, a very enjoyable pay-per-view.
Yeah.
Some stuff that was just good, but I mean, what a negative thing to say.
For a 4.5 hour show, I thought it flew by. Yeah.
Especially with no matches on the kickoff show that you could see. You said the commentators go, well, we're going to be seeing some matches later on. There's some stuff happening behind us, but tough.
Yeah. Yep.
Good stuff here.
Very long show. I made the mistake of booking in to host a 10K on the morning
Again?
after.
Whoops.
Whoopsie doodles. And I had like an hour and a half
And who
sleep
was
on the
there?
sofa downstairs before then going to the event and arriving late. Sorry,
Bless
run
you.
through. That was my excuse. But great show though. Like as you say, it's a long show, but it did fly by because it was a really enjoyable.
But who was at the 10K? Was it Barry Manilow? Or?
Sadly, there wasn't many other famous people at the 10K as far as I know.
Oh, well, then we don't care.
Well, lots of lovely people doing a 10K though.
Yeah, whatever. You charge 10K to get there. WWE Raw. Seth Rollins forced to vacate the World Heavyweight title while Bron Breakker, Bronson Reed and Paul Heyman justified their attack on Rollins.
And Bron didn't want to give the title away. He's actually a dog. Give it back. Give it.
Kept it in his mouth.
Yeah, give it. Adam Pearce reveals that Seth's had the surgery already by the time Raw happened, but he will be on the shelf for a while, and it's all the Bron's fault in kayfabe, not Rollins' own fault for doing a silly wrestling move when he didn't have to. But I understand why he did.
I blame the Browns. The belt looked good on Bron Breakker.
Oh, yeah, I'd love to see him
Why
naked.
are we not just going, give him that?
Yeah.
Why are we...
Adam Pearce is quite ready to go, well, you can't just attack the dude with the title and get it off him.
You can.
That's a bad precedent.
You can. It's wrestling. You do what you like. They write it all. I watched a program about it called Unreal, and they write it all. And there's a weird bloke in the office that goes, hear me out, Jey Uso. And he's done it again.
Yeah, that was weird. Heyman brought that up because he lied. He said, hey, we all watch Untold, or Unreal, whichever one it is. Say, we know we're just play acting. I'm like, we on about you, Koki.
Allegedly.
Allegedly. Maybe, possibly, Heyman's done some too. I don't know. But yeah, this was, they did the best thing they could with what they were given.
Yeah,
But I still don't believe them entirely. I'm still waiting for the other shoe to fall off.
What's
No
right?
offense, Seth.
Rollins is faking it again.
We just had this a few months ago.
Nah, but I reckon his reaction in the match was a bit more real. Was it?
That was the noise he made.
Good podcast. That.
If he was
I
faking,
know what Seth makes me
if
realize
he
he's
was
injured.
faking it, they wouldn't have stripped him of the title.
No.
No, they would have found a way to go, he'll be back in a month. And like they wouldn't have taken the belt off him. They would have absolutely not. It'd be weird.
I've read The Boy Who Cried Wolf. I'm just saying.
Yeah, the boy who cried.
Is Jake Hager.
Oh, new world champ, please.
That'd be lovely.
Speaking of hating AEW.
He's retired now. Bless him.
Yeah, everyone is until the next paycheck. AJ Styles and Dragon Lee defeat Finn Balor and JD McDonough to capture the World Tag Team titles. Bloody hell.
Two things happened before this match. First, JD and Finn aren't happy that Dom is the one who basically made them work. Because he was like, it's not fair that I have to defend my title. So Pierce was like, well, we'll make the other two lads defend theirs as well then. And it's all Dom's fault. And also Roxanne is like, oh, Dom, don't you worry. You're doing really well keeping your title in the Judgment Day. And then Raquel has to go, you need to keep your head in the game, son. You've got a big match later on. So it looks like the romance angle's back as well.
Yeah, the best soap in wrestling.
Yes, it is.
Next to the Conglomeration's new intro.
I've got a thing everyone needs to go back and watch. Soap. Go back and watch the JD's entrance from this match, right? Because JD McDonough gets on the rope and he clearly shouts, and I'm not making this up because I watched it 3 times with my own eyes. He shouts bogeys at the top of his lungs, gets on the ropes and goes, bogeys! And then gets back down.
Is he playing bogeys?
You watch it. Go back and watch it. It was nearly my Hall of Fame this week.
Yeah, I'm trying to think what's that you could be yelling.
It couldn't be anything else.
Booyah!
Yeah. Bogus.
Yeah.
Wrestling's not real. It's bogus. But he does that. What else was there?
That's the sign in wrestling that they know they're going to lose the titles. Lutez's wife was yelling it.
Oh, damn, bogies. Damn it. I saw a funny video of a young girl the other day where she used biscuits as like a expletive. Biscuits. And it was very funny. Aww. Very funny, so it was. Anyway, funny that the JD are forced to work, and this is them losing the titles in their second defense since winning them from the New Day back in June. Disgusting.
They said that on commentary with pride in their voice. First title event since the 28th of July. They won the belts in June, defended them once, and then lost them October. What happened? Just merge the belts already.
Yeah. What happened to the 30-day rule?
Yeah.
Back in the day, you had to defend your belts every 30 days.
Well, they've got to grow the tag teams, you see, from start, because there's bugger all on Raw.
The crowd got into the match the longer it went on. The false falls worked well in this one. Dragon Lee doing the save over the top of the sprawling JD was my move of the match.
Fair enough.
I got you. I got you. So he perked up there. Got him. A bit surprised that Styles and Lee are becoming a proper bona fide like this. As a tag team of the tag team champions this close to Styles' retirement year. Because you would assume they're going to drop the titles before that year begins. Or maybe it's just a telltale sign that he's going to retire towards the end of the year.
They're looking for a name for their team.
AJ Lee.
AJ Lee.
It's right there. Yeah. And CM Punk even made reference to it later on the night. But
yeah,
can we think of anything better?
Dragon Styles.
No, just no. We can't think of anything better.
Falcor. Because he was a phenomenal dragon. Oh, he wasn't even a dragon, was he?
Flew over my head, that one. I can't lie.
That's from Neverending Story. I realised.
Wait, was he a dog?
Falcor.
A dog dragon, really?
Dogrun. Dogrun.
Dogrun. Dogrun. Dogrun. Dogrun.
Dogrun. Dogrun.
Lovely ending sequence. Very Rube Goldberg, who Bret Hart hates. And yeah, well done, you tag team champions. Might as well do something with AJ Styles, but he's got another love for being in the Hall of Fame probably next week because Ross put him in.
Yep.
With a match with Cena and something to do with the JD because nothing else happening. So yeah, sure, why not?
Yeah.
How to train your forearm.
Oh, that's good.
Dragon,
That's got legs.
Hey, and forearms. Thank you. I'll go back over here now.
A flat dragon.
Pendragon.
We'll move on now. Dominic Mysterio defeated Rusev in an IC title match.
Dragon Lee and AJ Styles.
Nice. Like that.
Yeah.
Does what it says in the tin.
Very solid. Thank you very much. Rusev battered that bitch for the longest time. So we're always waiting. What is Dom going to do to get out of this one and retain? Nice little bow. Oh yeah, nice little bow. I thought I wrote down nice little bow from Penta. But nice little bow on the involvement with Penta. Because Penta's been involved with both lads. He stops Dom running away. Timekeeper's hammer in the boot and then going for a 619 is genius, to be fair to Dominic. Fantastic that would have been. He gets caught, obviously. Then the match ends in exactly the same way as their first match ended, with a kick to the bollocks and then a little cheaty win for Dom. And that's the most surprising way to do it, and therefore a good one for me. You wouldn't expect the same thing to happen again, but it did. Lightning can't strike twice in the same place.
You wanted to strike another 9 times.
Yeah, exact same
this
place.
is Rusev's curse. Oh, you left, did you? Come back here and lose to Dominic Mysterio all the time.
Hopefully it leads to them promos to God. My God, why do you forsake me? Says Rusev.
And God's like, hey, I'm Rusev. I'm going to do that.
Your fault for going through that much, show.
God, why are you doing that voice? I don't like it when you do that.
I'll stop.
All right, fine.
Did you like the match?
Yeah,
I like the solid match.
I like the fact that me and Tom have been watching lots of 03 Eddie Guerrero and see how fans just started cheering him naturally because he lied, cheated, and stole. And decades later, Dom is doing it beat for beat. You can believe he can beat anyone, even a big lad like Rusev, because he's smarter and cheatier. They will always rule. And I put bang average Rusev lived up to his name. If he's not against Sheamus, he's just bang average Rusev, which is a horrible nickname. But I did like Wade saying that Dom was the one who raided the Louvre. He, quote, the Mona Lisa could be improved for a giant neck tattoo. So yeah, love me, Dom.
Same.
I like
Big
him as
fan.
well.
Yeah, we all can share him. You all right there? He's just making noise. It's all right.
He's having a drink.
Do you like Dom?
Love him.
Thank you. Waiting for him to take the sip
Great
for
lad.
us.
Cruel guy, you. Owen's got the bottle of Oasis to his lips, and Matthew asks him a question.
Yeah, Owen. Maxine Dupree defeated Becky Lynch via DQ in a women's Intercontinental title match.
You know what? Fair play to old Maxine. Old Maxine.
The old Maxine.
Because all the stuff that she did in this match is very fluid, and it's clear that she has improved a lot. But in the same breath, I'll say she's also blessed. Because the fact that she's been allowed to do that while making main roster money, while making main roster money,
third time.
Jesus
Okay.
Christ, Ross, I'm having a stroke here. Main roster money.
Hey.
That means she's blessed. Because there are far better people in NXT who haven't been afforded that opportunity.
That's a good point. Tom.
She looked great here. I like Becky Lynch braining her with the knee post-match, like taking her knee pad down and just driving her knee into the thing. That was a very powerful shot at the end. Yeah, I enjoyed it. Good, decent match. And I hadn't thought about that before with Maxine Dupree, but you're right in the sense that she's done all her growing, all her grassroots work on the main roster.
Yeah.
And not so much, hasn't done any of the graft. Not that she hasn't grafted, but hasn't grafted in NXT or anything
She'll be
like
grafting, like in the
that. Oh, she'll be grafting?
in the Performance Center, but I mean, like she's on that dollar ka-ching.
Yeah.
That's the noise of money.
Yeah. But to be fair, her reversal out of the armbar into an ankle lock. My goodness me, like Lou Thez was in there. Johnny Saint. That's what I was thinking watching Maxine Dupree this week.
Yeah, but massive pop for Maxine, and it turns out she's a local lad. So so that explains the win the other week to set up this. Well, that makes sense.
Hometown match.
Bless Wade for saying, wow, Maxine could win in our hometown. I never won in England. Reminding us all that, that was the cliche for years because Vince is weird.
Poor Jim Ross, I say, in that vein.
Oh, God, yeah, he got it from
Every
both
time they
barrels,
went to
didn't he?
Oklahoma, something bad happened to him.
Yeah. Yeah. And you'd go to see the guy look like an arsehole.
Yeah.
I thought, oh, my bad then. Turns out this feud is continuing. Fair enough. I'm sure Becky's thrilled to be working with a ring general like Maxine after a greenhorn like Nikki Bella. Which I said, and then she showed up later on. It's like, oh, well, fair enough. Becky grabbed Paul by the tie and speaks words after Adam Pearce removes the bronze from the Battle Royal main event. She doesn't like Paul Heyman.
She doesn't know. I liked Adam Pearce's performance here because Braun Breaker was making him say please when he was asking for the title back earlier on. Please get them back in the match, sir. No. So that was nice from him there. Paul tried to weasel his way out of this situation by saying he had no choice in sort of aligning with the Bronze and not with Rollins. Becky with some convoluted explanation saying, ha! Seth knew you were going to do this. So Seth used you, Paul, to win the title.
So Seth did a coast to coast across the ring to injure his own shoulder and get away from it.
It's getting very Resident Evil 1, isn't it? Wesley Showman goes, I meant for the tyrant to kill me. You're like, yeah, right.
But I think just based off the reaction of the crowd here, Rollins coming back as a face against the old Vision is going to happen because she was getting, the little mention of his name was getting like a, whoo.
Yeah.
Woo.
It's so weird, isn't it? Seth is a very popular Healy face, no matter what he does. I did like Heyman's attempt at trying to fix the situation. He goes, you can have a hot husband at home and an adorable oracle on the road. So I know. And he was like, all right, fair enough. Go shoot your shot.
You already got Rue on the road, that's why. That's the adorable oracle. No need for Paul.
I would love that Becky was like, yeah, all right. After telling Paul to
Come on, big boy!
to his face. After telling Paul to his face, my husband was only using you. Yeah, do you want me and you to see Paul is that dumb? It's like, yeah, you can't just told me that you're using me, but all right.
Yeah, and then she should tie him down on her bed. Then throw barbecue sauce over his naked body. Yeah! Then take pictures and put on the internet.
Dangdor likes this bit.
Dangdor.
Tarandor. Yeah, that's right, man.
Dewey Dangdor.
Dewey Dangdor. Women's World Champion Stephanie McCurd defeated Roxanne Perez.
These lasses put the mental in fundamentals because it's mental how good they are at wrestling. We start.
These lasses put the mental in fundamental. How good they are at professional wrestling.
Can you believe how good they are?
Look at these plucky young women really giving it the what for. They're
really
almost as good.
mental.
They're almost as good as the boys.
Let's not get carried away now.
Let's not get carried away now. Know your limits.
The thoughts of Maffew and Tom there, not me.
That wasn't us. We talking about
I read this from your script.
the cast of thousands on this podcast.
I was starting to think in this match, though, going back to the serious tone of the wrestling podcast.
Oh, here's another new character.
The Devil's Kiss might have been the kiss of death for Stephanie McCurd, because it felt like in the early stages of this matchup here that all the crowd wanted to see was the Devil's Kiss.
It's turning into the Canadian Destroyer for Petey Williams,
Yes,
isn't
it certainly is, Maffew. Booker T, may he rot. But then, obviously, she goes for it. It fails, but then they just start doing lots of wrestling, so I shut up after that. Scintillating finish for Vaquer with the dive to the outside, wiping out both JD lasses before
Just goes from voices to voices.
before the
So
Angel's Wings gets it done, I do declare. And then we learned that Nikki Bella is Stephanie Vaquer's best friend because Nikki's down here to save the day. They go way back. They go way back.
Oh, yeah, they're
Yeah,
friends. They go
to
back
July.
weeks. They go back minutes.
And I tell you, I was worried for Stephanie Vaquer in the aftermatch brawl because she does the big massive springboard off the top rope and she comes down on that knee and I was like, no!
She was limping a bit, wasn't she?
Yeah,
She was hobbling.
Hopefully she's all right. But what a match it was for a TV Raw match, which wasn't really like the central part of the show. My God, these lasses had their working shoes on.
So he's joining in now. Maybe one day they'll be able to vote. What are your thoughts here, Tom?
Don't be stupid. They can never vote. Stephanie Vaquer is incredible, and I don't know whether I missed a beat, so apologies if I have. But the Bella friendship really did come out of the blue.
You've not missed anything.
Okay, that's
There was
fine.
a few like tag team matches before one of the pay-per-views earlier in the summer.
Okay, so that was what they're pulling from.
Yeah, over there.
Fair enough. This is Nikki Bella. She's moving away from her story with Becky Lynch into something else.
Because Becky's running as fast as she can to get away from her.
Becky's waiting for AJ Lee to come back.
Yeah, remember when you remember when I got your name wrong in Raw? Well, now we're friends.
Vicquee!
Vicquee. Is he a bit, Vicquee? The bridge pop was a bit messy and good. I liked it. It's supposed to look like a struggle. Roxanne is one of those TV wrestlers we've mentioned a few times. Always happy to see them have a match on TV, even if they're not winning stuff or headlining necessarily. So yeah, always good matches.
You
on
don't
TV.
remember the one match that they had together back in July, which was Io Sky, Nikki Bella, and Rhea Ripley taking on Stephanie Vaquer. Oh, sorry, and Stephanie. They were on the same team. Those four names I said there are on the same team.
Of course. I don't remember my grandma's funeral, but I remember that clear as day. That amazing match.
They beat Naomi in the Green Regime.
Oh, it was a beautiful day. I was wearing a shirt.
You're in your yellow jumper.
Oh, but yeah, good stuff here. Hell yeah. We'll move on to the next thing, which is Jey Uso. That's how I end a sentence now. I think it's periods. Jey Uso winning the World Heavyweight title, #1 contenders battle royale.
I was a big fan of Jey Uso's reaction to be given a live baby. He just sort of held it there with confusion on his face. What do I do with this baby? Oh, yes, I'm Jey Uso. I yeet the baby.
Yeah.
Not in a Snitsky way.
Go on, Hail Mary!
Did you see
Tell the start of the Lion King.
Did you see the ultrasound of Naomi's baby and Big Jim's baby?
No?
Doing a little yeet.
Oh, get out
Oh,
of
shut
town.
up,
Doing a little
Tom.
yeet.
Tom.
Doing a little yeet.
What? He goes like that?
An
Yeah, in the womb, full on yeet. Now, his hands are in a certain position. But it looks like the baby's mid-yeet.
For
And I
the
thought,
love of Christ.
that's cute. He's mid-yeet.
This is like when my dad's like, look
And
at
he's
these.
wearing grills.
He's got the shades.
He's got the shades on.
Well, he's got
wearing
George
grills.
Foreman on his head.
And he's already out of breath.
He's gonna
Hang on, who's the father?
He's gonna give birth, and go back in so it can come out again. Again, everyone in surgery going, don't sit. Come on, midwife.
It's literally day one-ish.
Yeah, just day one. There's no
Yeah.
H about it.
Yeah, just day one.
Oh.
Picturing a baby now just diving back up Naomi.
How many
Rusev
people
came
are
back.
unsubscribing after this?
Oh, many people. Sheamus came back for the first time since the Donnybrook and Parry on August the 31st. Isn't life going by very quickly? That was August the 31st. And it's November, basically.
It
Next
is,
week.
Ross. Can you shut up and say someone else?
Dom got Rusev and Penner out there in one go, which means he is buggered.
Yeah.
But he'll get out of it because he's Dom and he's so dirty. I really enjoyed Sheamus and Ivar's little interaction. So good, I'm going to petition for the Meat Planet division to make its comeback on Raw. It's severely missed. Up the Meat Planet.
Yeah, I missed the Meat Planet
The Raw
stuff.
Tag Team division is so important. It's like, yeah, we're not going to do that. You can have the singles match instead, mate. But I'm here for it.
Yeah, me too. Dom got eliminated. He got back in there. He posed and then just banged on the referees not seeing him, which they didn't. So he carried on. Fantastic. And my move of the week, Owen Mawson.
Oh my. Oh, baby.
More people should do that in the wrestling, in a Royal Rumble.
Yeah.
Referee's not watching. Let's get back in there.
Steve Austin did it in 97.
Austin.
Yeah.
And then Brett was like, I'm being screwed. And we're like, yeah, you think you're being screwed now, mate?
And we've had to wait nearly 30 years for the next example.
X-Pac at the Royal Rumble 2000, I think, also did it.
Does he?
Yeah, and then King just lobbed him out.
I was too
immediately
busy
afterwards.
looking at
Yeah.
Mae Young's titties.
I was too busy doing a complaint to Channel 4.
I thought the finish was really well done with Jay being a bit of a dick after Jimmy saved Jay a couple of times. Jay was just like, well, bye. But got to look after myself now. I'm Roman Reigns.
It is a
But I
battle
don't want to
royal.
be. But I don't want to be. But I am. And obviously the bit with Dom where it looks like Dom was going to win, but Jay gives him the slip. Big back body drop to the floor, and he's won.
He has, Tom.
I don't know if I wanted Jay to win, but they might have a bigger idea in mind as to where this goes.
Heel turn for Jay. It's got to
Yeah,
be
it's
proper
gotta-
heel turn.
Yeah, he's doing the things that Roman has told him to do.
Go back to last week's podcast.
Yeah, back with Jeet.
Yep.
They're picking up old people instead of babies.
The trigger is to get
Come
on
in,
the,
Nan.
get on the mic and just go, no ye.
Yeah.
Oh, you, Robin.
You wrongin' Reigns. It's a new name.
Robin Reigns.
So I was thinking, surely it's LA Knight's time because he's got all the history with Punk
Yeah.
that we know is the other number one contender. He's got more history with Punk than Jey Uso has, I would argue. And that would make for a more compelling story. But it's got to be Jay winning the title by cheating.
I'm thinking, I don't know if we're going to save this for what you think's going to win the Battle Royal.
Oh, yeah, we didn't come up with a big question.
I think we'll do it that for that.
Yeah, we'll
then.
do that one. Yeah,
Fantastic. I'll shut up then. And yeah, just an enjoyable battle royal. The crowd really hopped for it. It's like coming last time we had a really important battle royal. Usually because of emergencies like in 07 when Batista was injured and so on and so forth. But it's like, oh, a really hot battle royal. I'm really invested in who's going to win this.
I'm trying to think when we did have an important battle royal.
Saudi Arabia.
Oh yes.
Oh, sugar, that was a Royal Rumble, wasn't it?
No, there was the battle royal that Mansoor won.
Oh, yes, that's what I'm talking about.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Hometown hero.
Yeah.
He'll be back next year to win again.
By the way, the difference between a Rumble and a Battle Royal is you start all at the same time in a Battle Royal, and a Rumble, you staggered the entrances. I got a tweet this week.
Feels
going,
weird that we had to say that.
why did he call it a Battle Royal? It was a Royal Rumble. I said, no, it's not.
That guy's not very articulate. Are you saying you disagree with his point, Ross?
Yes.
But yeah, nothing else to say other than what stuff you've said there. I like the fact that Jay won because his thing right now is the most interesting thing on WTV. That isn't the JD being silly buggers.
It's up there. It's in the conversation. I would have gone with LA Knight if I had the pencil. The powerful pencil.
The powerful one pencil.
Yes, the pencil.
Such an outdated term, isn't it?
I don't put Brum Breaker in there. Let Brum Breaker win the
You
damn
can't have
thing.
him winning. He did it. He's reason
So?
for the thing. No.
So,
Nah.
sod it.
Nah.
Give him the power. Look good.
If he is allowed there, people will be attacking you just so they can do, openings for pet
Fine.
shops.
Come at me.
See,
No, I
Elvis
think-
with a chair.
You know how things happen? I reckon Money Michelle McCool's gone to Mark. Hey, Mark, my husband Mark. You tell them to make the Bronze be the new Lay Cool with that World Heavyweight title. And Undertaker's gone, yes, I will, Money Michelle.
Okay.
Also,
wife.
I've never influenced any decision that my wife's had in WWE.
So that's why apparently Triple H was off this week. So that's why Triple H took the night off, because he didn't want to deal with the Undertaker's silly proposal. That's exclusive news from Raj Giri. Mention his name again.
If it's right, say it's Ross Twiddle. If it's wrong, it's from Raj Giri.
I feel like one of those battleships that's going down yet still firing at its target. To anything in sight. NXT is next.
Oh, yes, it is, baby.
Bollocks. Tatum Paxley vows to become NXT Women's Champion.
Tatum Paxley, very easily likable as a babyface. That shooter cum spooky bitch. Do you remember her origins of NXT, Maffew?
No.
The Diamond Mine.
Oh, it was that?
She was found in a diamond mine.
She was in a
the
diamond
Wigan Mines with Davey Boy.
She was in the Wigan Mines with Bulldog.
Her and Ivy Nile in the Diamond Mine
That's
at
right.
the same time.
And who else was in that? Was it
The Creeds?
the Creeds and
Roderick Strong.
Roderick Strong
and
started,
that
yeah.
one old Japanese guy.
Malcolm Bivens as well. No, that's not
Yeah,
the
we got that.
Japanese
There
guy.
he is.
Marina
Sorry,
Shafir.
Hathaway, old Japan
I do remember
expert.
the Japanese guy, though, yeah.
Oh, who was that?
I
It was
forgot
really
his
weird that he
name.
was there.
Yeah.
And he went and immediately bashed to be as soon as he left, going, yeah, whatever.
David Japan. That was his name.
Oh, that was him. David Japan. Cheers.
But the subtext was off the scale here because Tatum and Izzy are holding hands like, I've written down Pedro Pascal. I didn't mean that at all. Pedro
Oh,
Pascal.
my God.
Or whatever he's called.
Pedro Pascal.
Because he holds hands when he gets nervous, doesn't he? Creep. It's suspect, isn't it? Come on.
Look at him touching his friends.
They were exchanging fluids, I'll have you know.
Who were?
Stop it.
That's why they were holding hands. This is how we exchange fluids.
But they're on the back foot in the promo and they're holding hands like Pedro Pascal holds on to people.
Oh, him. There you
And
go.
then when Izzy Dame was defending, which I think is all a ruse, by the way, she's going to turn on Tatum Paxley as soon as Izzy Dame. I don't trust her. As far as I could yeet her 5 yards, I reckon I could give it.
Yeah.
That's the big question this week.
yeah.
How far could you throw Izzy
If I
Day?
could toss Izzy Dame like a cable, I reckon I could do 5 yards.
Would you throw her like you throw Stuart Little if you saw him in real life?
I'd just step on Stuart Little.
The patient's always there.
Little Hardy, oh, shut up,
Full
Stuart.
speed towards a wall.
If I saw a family picking a small rat child over genuine kids, I'd have them arrested. Hated that film.
Anyway, the holding hands one on the back foot in the promo, then one on the front foot, and Izzy Dame's protecting or defending Tatum Paxley. Tatum is stroking the hair of Izzy Dame. The subtext is off the page.
Yeah.
A lot of pollen.
Oh, that kind of pollen.
I just
An
say
OSW review kind of pollen.
their best video ever. That was, still is.
Lesbian pollen, Maffew.
I got
It's their best video ever. Good luck to them. That video has fed Jay's family. Fed on pollen. Good luck to them.
Yeah, we learned in this promo that Tatum and JC are one and the same because it's taken them bare time to get to the top of the card in NXT, which is a lovely story to tell because they look so different.
Christ.
And
They look so different. How could they possibly go on?
hey, a goth and an alcoholic record playing. They're so different. But it was a nice
Yeah,
turn.
cops don't drink. They drink White Monster.
Yeah, exactly. It was
Exclusively.
nice turnabout though, because JC was like, "Well, you can't trust each other." Then Tatum was like, "Well, you actually can't trust your pals more." So JC was like, "Oh bollocks! I got egg on my face. She's got egg on her face.
She's got me there.
Who's Ed?"
An eggy goth. There's nothing worse.
Eggy Goth. I went to school with him. Eggy Goth.
Yeah, this was exciting. What do you think, Tom?
I think I should message Eggy Goth.
I don't think you're very high on NXT this week, lads. I think you should treat it with the same respect you've treated AEW and the main roster, quite frankly.
I don't think you're treating this disrespect.
I will host my own NXT podcast this week. NX Tweddle.
Yeah, I didn't care about any of this. Tom, any thoughts? Or should we just move? Yeah, I think Tom's dying.
These ladies are breaking their backs for you on the table, Maffew.
Whoa.
Hey.
No need for that.
They're taking several hundred bumps a week.
Same.
TNA X Division champion Leon Slater defeated Stax.
Yes.
This is for the number one contendership and Stax.
Hey,
Leon's in the mix. I
What
love
the
it.
hell? Where have you
Love
been?
it.
Stax is with Ariana Grace now on TV, but Stax doesn't like the fact that Ariana Grace has been saying to her real life father. The marriage is on the horizon. She's like, you've been talking about us to him, huh? He's not ready to commit.
You all right?
But Leon Slater's in the match, and that's exciting.
Yeah. Fair play.
Well, like Leon Slater was so great. By the way, here's who Stax is currently shagging.
People at home care about the storyline implications of what we're watching. I'm giving you context. I'm filling in the blanks. By
That's
God.
what he's doing as well, apparently.
Fair play to Stacks, though. He kept up with Leon every step of the way, and that's really hard, I imagine.
Yeah, he moves at a different pace. I know I say every time I'm on the podcast, I know it's boring, but every time I watch NXT and I see Leon, I go, there's my mate, get in. It's so cool because he's there as Leon in his own speed, doing his own thing, his own music, his own style. I'm going, that's just Leon Slater on the TNA X Division champion on WWE TV. He set out, he had a mission, he wanted to make it, and he's flying in every sense. I'm so happy for him.
And the show's not just us who like doing the thing. It was good seeing Javon go, hey, Leon, you might need to slow it down, youngster.
That was good.
But he's got that lovely blend, hasn't he, of the modern day flippy stuff that we're come accustomed to in the wrestling. But also when he's chopping that fool on the announce table and Booker T's behind him going, he can do it all, Leon Slater.
Liam Slater is a part of the formative years of Leon, and Liam Slater is very much a trainer of champions. And it was great to watch Leon at North become the heel North champion, because you see how those elements come in where he does slow it down and he does go into those slow strike games. It isn't just high flying stuff, because you could see all these elements that he was missing before start to be added in. I go, you're the full package now, and you're not going to be here much longer, and now he's not.
Yeah, I got to see him at VXV this year, part of 16 Carat, and it was so nice because he was working face, and there was some lads there who said, is this me or was he stepping it up another notch tonight? And I went, no, this is him. It is just him being good.
He's at a high notch all the time.
It's like, yeah, wait till you see him do heel. That's the absolute best form. It's like, this ain't nothing.
He's so good.
Yeah, and he was somehow able to beat Stacks. And I'm like,
stop saying that with such disdain.
It's just so weird. It's like, all right, they all died. They did the Sopranos thing, and then the only person who's been seen or heard from since is Stacks, and nothing's been mentioned about.
Stacks didn't die. Just Tony did.
No, his push died. Yeah, but that's it. Like,
look, and then vanished.
It's just very odd. Like, is he done then? There's been no hide nor hair of him.
It was an agreed. From what I read recently, he's on an agreed like a predetermined hiatus. So like it was a planned hiatus. He was going to take some time away anyway.
Oh,
so
okay.
This was something that apparently they'd agreed ahead of time that Tony was going to take a break from the wrestling stuff, but he's still under contract. And I guess it's just a case of waiting for him the right time to bring him back in.
Which is fair enough, but then like, was there not a plan for Stacks then? It feels like when Bart Gunn won Brawl for All, it's like, all right.
It doesn't feel like there was anything beyond that feud with Tony D. It's like
very weird.
Now what do we do?
Chef Michaels is burning.
Hey, they brought him and Grace's real life relationship to TV.
That's what matters.
Yeah, that's what really
It's the important bit.
Utopia is a great move from Leon Slater.
Isn't it great?
Yeah. Spinny spin, I would call it.
The spinny spin.
Booker would love to yell that.
Spinny spin.
Man. Look, Vic, it's like this. He does it to Vic.
And then obviously at the end of the match, we see Mr. Iguana and La Parka, who looks very svelte compared to last time I saw him.
Yeah, it's good that they've got the proper PNG for him for the first time they advertised him. You're like, oh my God, the original LA Park's back. He's like, no. I'm used to this. It's not me.
Someone just asked ChatGPT to pull up La Parka. And they went, there you go, that'll do.
And
the crowd go, Mr. Parker, Mr. Parker.
It's part of a new stable called La Manjaro. It's the weight loss jabs.
Oh.
But I put La
What's it
because
called?
Mexican. Manjaro, isn't it?
Manjaro.
Oh, I'm not familiar with
It's
that.
one of them.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Sorry, if I was smart, I would have liked that, but I'm a big dummy.
Because they're going to have, I thought they were going to, obviously there must be a Triple A show coming up, the fact that these lads are on this show, but no, they're going to have the match at Halloween Havoc instead. Javon and Leon. Javon and the Leon sail the seven seas. That's
their music.
Yvonne of the Yukon reference there.
Bloody hell.
He was a little Frenchman who wore underpants, goodness me, and he got frozen for many hundreds of years.
Yeah,
And he came back to life.
he did.
Very much like Leon and Javon Evans.
Actually, that's why there's the link. Jesper tried if he did Zachary Wentz. Another guy, I'm like, oh yeah, you're still here.
I don't care. It's a speed match. Who cares?
Yeah.
How dare you?
It's
I
irrelevant.
know the light switched.
Love
that.
speed matches.
Yeah,
They're
Tom,
brilliant.
Tom loves driving because he loves it when lights change colour.
Yeah, it's exciting, isn't it?
Well, I'm surprised that Tom Campbell likes the speed match.
No, mine is Coke. I like the speed matches. I like the pace of them. I like the pace of them. And I like the fact
Bet you need to lie down.
And I like the light. I do like. I sound like a child, but I do like the lights in the speed match where it's green to start with, then it goes amber, and in the last minute it goes red, like the nuclear plant's about to explode.
And then it stops.
And then it's pressure. Yeah, but I like the presentation of them. They're good fun.
It's good at least that this is what Jasper Troy should be doing. That's what I'm trying to say, rather than beating Ricky Saints.
Yeah, he's not ready for that kind of stuff.
No,
yet, is he?
This
Weird
works for him.
thing.
This works for him. 2-minute match.
Yeah, I like seeing guys like this for 2 minutes and that's it.
Yeah.
Move on with my life.
And that's where the speed system is good.
Yeah, get after Zachary. I
Just
guess.
after this, we see the Lake of Reincarnation.
I was about to say, we do get the return of the
Hardys.
Yes, the return. But in this version, and they announced that it's going to be a broken rules match with them against Dark State at Halloween Havoc. And I put, oh, thank God, there might be hope for this match yet.
Very strange goings on though, because a broken rules match, as far as I can see, Maffew, has the same rules as a. I've forgotten their name. I've bollocks the point. What were they called before WWE the War Raiders?
Viking experience.
Before that, on the New Japan back in the day.
the war.
War Machine.
the
War
War
Machine.
Machine, yeah.
War Machine rules match. It's the same rules. I've tried to be clever with a reference. and
I
I've
get you. Yeah,
made
if
a
you
right
don't know,
mess.
they were going. This match should be under War Machine rules, and they do that for every single match.
Yeah, right.
Yeah,
That's what we would say in the crowd. And that's what they're
Go
going
near
for
the
here.
Lake of Reincarnation made me nervous because somebody could drown in that. And if a child's,
And if there's children
if a
watching
child's watching that,
First off, if your children's watching NXT, it's too late for them. But yeah, I'm a sucker for continuity, so the fact we're still referencing the Lake of Reincarnation is fine with me.
yeah.
Please have Hardys lose so they go again into the Lake of Reincarnation. We get heel champ Jeff Hardy from TNA circa 2010.
Smoking.
Smoking him people chairs. And I went, no, wait, I don't want Darkseid to win anything apart from a contract with a different sport. So we'll never have to see him again. They're rubbish.
Can't say about Shaq wants sugar else. Sick wants sugars. I said that wrong.
How dare you talk about it for what's his name?
Mr. Sugars.
Mr. Sugars!
Mr. Sugars. He's great, him.
You said that as if you just caught Mr. Sugars doing something inappropriate. Mr. Sugars!
Mr. Sugars, I thought you was dead. Hello, Jeff Hardy.
He's the only one of the foursome, I believe, what he's saying in the promos. I think he's a good lad.
I wouldn't trust him. He gave me the winning lottery numbers. Then we get Zarya agrees to defend the North American title against Blake Monroe for Sol Rucker because she's pagged.
At least Ava was there to soften the blow. I've read that on Ava was like, don't worry, everyone, I'll be there to support her. Well, who gives a toss if you're there, Ava?
Thank goodness
Oh, thank
Ava's
God
there.
Ava's here.
Yes, Sol doesn't know when she'll be cleared, but she's not ready for Saturday. And Zarya, that turncoat, that hypocrite, she went from very quick to saying, this is NXT, Blake Monroe. We don't do handouts here, to snatching the title away from Sol Rucker.
did
Going,
snatch
I'll
it.
defend it very quickly. But yeah, so it's going to be now Zarya versus Blake for the North American Championship at Halloween Havoc. And I reckon Zarya loses that and then turns heel. Surely. Yeah.
Zarya somehow blames Sol Rucker.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I wasn't ready.
Yeah, because part of me was annoyed, like, oh, that's a real blow. And God, there's a lot of injuries getting in the way of storylines this week.
Women's
Bloody hell.
knees in the performance centre.
I mean, yeah, that's always the.
Yeah.
I don't think it's a real injury.
Shut up.
Oh, how dare you think wrestling companies would lie to you
I know,
religiously?
right?
They wouldn't do it twice this year.
Yeah, between Jacob for 2, Seth Rollins, this. It's not a good week, is it?
Yeah, I think that this is a story. I think they're telling a little cheeky story here.
Well, you know what? I thought it was real because of the quality of acting from Sol. If it was
They're real tears then.
yeah, real tears, she
I
did a hell of a
didn't-
job.
I didn't see a hand in her pocket at all.
Oh, yeah.
That's what actors do, apparently.
I've heard that. Rumor.
Pluck the pubes.
Is that what they do? Is that how they cry?
It's written in the
Friends thing,
script.
Joey Tribbiani on Friends was like, oh, when I want to cry, I pluck my pubes or something. Dear, I do declare. In the centre of New York.
Just on shift, gets his trousers down. Well, here we go.
Get a hole in the pocket and a pair of shoes.
Anywho, what have I put here? Oh, there. Action defeats Sean Legacy.
It's a speed match first and foremost, which I don't care about. I know Tom does, but I don't. And Sean Legacy in the promo for this went, I want to make the speed title super. Therefore, I lost all interest there.
Oh, yeah, it was a completely
Super.
demoralizing segment.
It's
like,
not even
oh.
delivered with any irony. It's just like, you're going to make super your catchphrase, but like you're 5 when you think super's a really cool
Yeah.
word.
And you look worn out already. You got that LA Knight look about you. So you shouldn't be trying to be a kid.
To be fair, though, I skipped the previous one because it was a Jasper Troy 3-minute match and I couldn't be arsed with it.
Don't worry about it.
I did watch this one in full, and what a 3 minutes it was. Axiom gets the win via super Spanish fly, which was a nice turnabout of fair play there. But that was a nice clash of styles. Axiom wrestling more like a shooter he was this week. It was very interesting to see. It was mildly interesting to see.
We got you liking a speed match.
But it was a good 3 minutes, which I know all too well about, lads. Bloody lads.
What fun. I enjoyed it.
You thought,
I know a lot about a 3 minutes. Oh, you've done that already.
Yeah. I said, seeing Axiom here in NXT in a speed match was like when we went to see AEW Glasgow and Mark Andrews did a dark match, squash match. We're like, what? You're better than this? What are you doing here? So sad seeing Axiom come to this level.
Well, it's tag team wrestling, the main roster, isn't it? It's a non-starter. They don't care about it.
Non-starter.
I'm a fire starter.
Twisted non-starter. OTM defeated Hank and Tank, and boy did they ever.
Hey, they bloody look like the dog's bollocks here. So they did OTM with their new music that is now different to Miss Parker's. It was a really conclusive win as well for the former champions. Now the former champions are in the mud. I wrote down really conclusive win, comma, but then read it out without the comma, so it made no sense. So I'll start again. Really conclusive win. The former champions are now in the mud.
Damn it, who forgot to put a comma? Ron Burgundy will read anything you type.
Because after losing a really conclusive match in a conclusive fashion, conclustador, they might be called now, they then thwacked after the bell as well, put through a table his old Tank, different guy. Yeah. So they're in the mud completely. And now OTM look like being the ones who challenge your wins between the old Dark State and Hardy Boys.
Very nice. Enjoyed it immensely. Yeah, enjoyed it. I like OTM. I like there's a new fire underneath them in a desperate tag team division. They could just be what we need.
Right, I was happy that we're getting a tag team getting a push because, I don't know what, HBK and Triple H, considering all the tag titles they won, they hate them on the TV right now. But Hank and Tank getting this beat up, I'm like, wait, no, aren't they one of the tag teams that's being pushed? Of the three.
Until now.
It's like, this is a bad sign, isn't it? You can't be destroying the tag teams you've already got.
They were beaten so bad, I think they now rank below Chase U. Which is a strong comment to say.
Yeah.
It was one of the Chase U are horrible gimps.
They are. If you don't trust us, trust Booker T, who hates them, for real. Yeah. It was like, okay, cool, you're getting pushed, but it's like, there's not that much stuff happening. Especially putting Axiom on the show in a singles match. Like, now you're just being cruel.
Might be Leon Slater and Javon, to be fair. They're now a tag team, aren't they? Now an item on TV.
Yeah. If they wrestled NXT or was it just SmackDown?
Just SmackDown, I think.
Yeah.
As a tag team, yeah.
Anyway.
Just before the next bit, though, Maffew, very interesting NQCC developments, because Ren's on the phone to Charles, speaking about Maybelline Foundation. My goodness me, it's fantastic, Charles. And then she says there's going to be a new feminine touch or new feminine flair put in the NQCC to become the RenQCC, which made me thinking, what are they going to do with Charles? He's going to come back with all kinds of makeup on his face, his hair done nicely. What's happening?
That'd be nice, yeah. Sponsored by Maybelline.
Sponsored by Maybelline. But Charles be doing that. I'm here for it.
He goes from Charlie Dempsey to...
Charisse.
Charlie Dempsey.
Dempsey.
Beautiful.
Because Kendall Gray's on the scene as well, right? Looks like Kendall Gray might be joining the NQCC because she's on side with Ren, and Lash Legend's also there, who was against the two lasses in the segment. But feminine flair is the order of the day.
Used to call it Charlotte. And then Fatal Influence even defeated Tatum Paxley and Izzy Dame.
Izzy's doing a great job of convincing people she's not jealous of Tatum. The turn is coming, though. I can feel it.
I can feel it in my waters.
Yeah. Good back and forth TV tag team match where all the ladies involved had their moments. And I think Lainey Reed's selling is fantastic. She's got a nice blend of having an alive body, but also one that's riddled with rigor mortis.
Please explain.
When she sells the moves, some she goes down floppy, some she goes down stiff.
Like someone's yelled, Andy's coming.
Yes. Aye. I think she sold her arse off very well indeed. Paxley losing to JC Jane, though, relatively cleanly, is a bit of a shock this close to a title match in the WWE especially, because that's not how it works. The challenger stand, I know she stood tall in the post-match stuff, but JC Jane got a conclusive win here.
She did. Very conclusive.
By thwacking her in the face with
She'd
a
be a
fist.
conclusador.
Yes.
She was.
Yes.
Any thoughts here, Tom?
Tatum holding the title is a bad vibe for winning the title. This is the oldest known trick in the book. If you are holding the women's title, if you're holding the title belt, then you're less likely to win it.
Could be, out of respect for R.I.P. Jack, a fed herring.
It could be a fed herring.
Yeah. I did like the highlight was Booker yelling, "Oh, look how good she is. Give her a contract." And Vic having to go, she has one.
She works here.
That's why she's on NXT, Booker. And he's trying to ride him like, do you think these people are vying for a contract? He's like, wow, look at that move. Look at the Irish whip. Match is over, Booker.
I did enjoy the bit where they do like the picture-in-picture thing, but it's one where they don't play any sound. It's just people, I forget who it was talking backstage. And Booker's like, shut up, Vic, we can't hear them. And Vic's like, there's no sound, Booker, don't worry.
To shut up anyway.
Just shut up anyway.
And then main event bit, Ricky Saints smashes Trick Willie through a table.
I thought this was the best promo Ricky Saints has done in quite some time.
Oh, you liked it?
When Trick's like, you ain't got the hustle there, boy. You don't know what hard work is. You haven't lifted a finger, sir. And then Ricky's like, you don't know what I did on the indies. I was really good, me.
You wouldn't have survived what I went through.
Yeah.
I'm locked in. Come Saturday, you'll be locked out. I thought that was a great line.
Your ass will fold like the shirt you got on.
Yeah.
Now there's an image.
Like Paper Mario.
Yeah, really, like my ass folds into myself. I didn't really like it. I was amazed
that's
that
a surprise.
there'd be this little heat for Trick versus Ricky, who I thought straight away, like, yeah, I love both those wrestlers. This should be great. Ricky's like soup that hasn't been reheated properly, but they think if they stir it enough, it'll get warm.
Oh, Maffew.
Wow. I was hungry when I wrote this.
Ouch.
Yeah, you wouldn't last on the indies or something. Who cares? Says Ricky to CCW alumni Trick Willie.
But he was there for a shorter period of time, as I think what we're getting at my player. Don't you worry.
But it's also just a weird thing. You wouldn't last the indies. Who cares?
Yeah, what?
Because he was telling me I got the hustle.
Don't need to.
The grind.
And he's the champ.
Maffew.
He's a TNA champ. No, he's not. Santana is.
This is the heel we're talking about here. You shouldn't be siding with the heel. This is Ricky Face. Oh my God, this is Ricky Saints, the face of NXT.
Yeah, no,
Might
Ricky
as well
Face.
call him Ricky Face.
Ricky Face,
Yeah.
yeah. And Tricky Heel,
Yeah,
because he wears big shoes.
that's right. and non-iron shirts, apparently.
They acknowledged a fan after this. Did you see this online?
The
There
one
was a-
fan that liked it. Was it Raj?
Yeah, it wasn't right. No,
Wow,
no.
Kel Surprise.
It wasn't. No. It was legit. There was legitimately a fan who'd been at all but one of the shows at the NXT shed.
Oh, wow.
But they're moving to Vegas, so they're not going to be able to come to many of them. So they did a lovely little bit at the end where Ricky came over and shook his hand and said, "Thanks for all your support. You know, we're grateful for you." And everybody clapped and cheered him on. I thought that was nice.
Yeah, that was nice.
Really lovely little bit.
Aw.
I hope they don't lose the magic of the shed when they go to Vegas.
Yeah.
It's going to be just a tacky shed, isn't it, in Vegas?
They'll be making lots of noise because, you know, the drugs are legal there. But, I mean, it's going to be weird.
Yeah.
Oh, leave the memories alone.
End of an era.
Leave the memories alone.
Yeah. And so Halloween Havoc has Hardys versus Dark State, JC versus Tatum, Slater and Evans versus Parker and Iguana, Page versus Wagner Jr., and Rick versus Trick.
Page has got a half face paint now because luchadors.
Right.
He's bloody crazy. But that card is stacked.
It's a good card.
It's very TNA heavy show, I thought.
Well, they own them, don't they?
It's true. They don't, but they do. AEW Dynamite. World Trios Championship match. The Ops defeat the Hurt Syndicate.
I really enjoyed the promo that aired right at the start of the show, which was Hammond going, "Joe, when I find you, I'm going to slap you on the bottom." And then Samoa Joe's entrance starts straight away, but there's no Hangman. So he mustn't have been at
No
work this
slap
week.
on the bottom,
Yeah.
and we're all disappointed.
I am disappointed.
Joe was like, "I'm ready."
Oh no, you're going to find me?
I've just dropped my pen.
I did enjoy
down and
Step it up, boy. What are you doing?
Joe wasn't getting booed initially after that massive heel
Yeah.
turn. So to try and get himself booed in the face of the chance of meat, he
punched a dog.
he got a towel and covered up Powerhouse's Hobbs' meaty tits.
That'll work too. That'll work
Worse
as
than
well.
Stalin.
Really enjoyed MVP's out in this match. He did nothing. He got in the ring. He tried his own move. That failed. Then he tapped out.
How it should be, really. Yeah. He's the weak link.
As it looks like, we were saying earlier on, it looks like the Demands feud with the Hurt Syndicate is continuing, even though it is 2-0 to the Hurt Syndicate in trios action. The lads, the Demand got a 2-on-2 tag team win back on the 20th of September. All Out. I should have said at all out.
Yeah, there you go.
Continue.
Yes. Aye, yeah.
And then what do you think of his promo afterwards?
Well, we learn that fat San Antonio women keep Powerhouse Hobbs occupied. What do you reckon he does with them? Just eat kebabs or bit of Jenga?
I
They
think
can do whatever the hell.
I was thinking about this. I think you know those parks. Sometimes you have that big Connect Four.
Yeah.
I think they got one of them,
Yeah.
and they'll take it to play Connect Four.
Oh,
But because it's like the Hurt Syndicate versus the Demand series, they have to have 17 matches.
Yes, they do.
true.
All through the night.
I reckon Hobbs is a Settlers of Catan type of guy.
But I enjoy Samoa Joe's like reasoning for turning Diddler in the Cultaholic Wrestling Podcast into the word. Because I'm alive.
Because I exist! Oh, yes.
He's
it's made me
all
feel
right,
like a
that
man.
Joe at promos, and he's all right.
Yep. Yeah. More groundbreaking journalism here, yes. Absolutely. As I said beforehand, sometimes you need someone who you can just reset and go, right, you're a main event type of guy. Samoa Joe is that to a T.
Absolutely.
So I thought the match was very solid. They look great. Colour coordinated now.
Yeah.
Notice that's not always been the case, but they've got the green and black. That was good. And just the promo afterwards. He says stuff like, I turn heel because I can.
Because I can.
I'm Samoa Joe, I'm here to say. And he just sounds so convincing.
Gonna smack your ass in a major way. What you doing in my house, boy? Get out of here. Get out of here.
Yeah, I'm going to make you my bitch, just like every team in Texas has been bitched out. And the crowd could barely boo that because I think they're still scared of Joe. It's sort of demonic by the end of this. Bloody love this. We're a step in the right direction.
Yeah.
It's good to have a guy like Joe on the books who you can, as we said, sort of immediately fire up, and he's wherever you need him to be, and he's a credible main event threat.
Yeah, and his two generals, Buddy Powerhouse and Shibata. Mm-hmm. Good stuff.
Oh, just Hook's stable is forming, isn't it, with Eddie Kingston? Maybe that's why the turn has been done as well.
I hadn't thought about that.
Yeah. Me neither until just now.
That's analysis.
Yes.
Darby Allin makes it clear what he'll do for AEW.
He will go to a hill and climb it, which benefits AEW in a very little way because it derailed his push at the time.
Wasn't, can you take me higher?
But that looks like that feud's continuing as well because he ends the promo by saying as long as the Death Riders are breathing, Darby Allin isn't far behind. And I assume they're going to be breathing for a fair bit of time.
He sounds like one of the Musketeers. What the hell?
Is this just that Darby Allin just mows through the Death Riders now,
Yeah.
one by one?
And then we have like a chicken fight in the swimming pool match against John Moxley.
Yeah.
John's on Marina's shoulders, Darby's on Sting's shoulders.
Has to be Hobbs at Connect 4 in the park.
That's it.
Sarah Arsell says they've gone too far with the chicken with the chicken fight in the pool.
Here he writes it up.
It says on the thing Connect 4 for ages 3 and above. What about the 2-year-olds watching AEW? Yeah, it was an alright promo by Darby, but it was kind of like, oh, this is just continuing then. So used to these pay-per-view things having, especially the main event, being a blow-off. I was like, oh, it's just going to carry on. Oh.
Yeah.
Yes.
Fair enough then, Darby. All right.
I mean, it's a good storyline to have, and it could be the end of the Death Riders, like good and proper if he...
Right.
Yeah.
If that's the end of the solution, fantastic. I'm here for it. 4-way tag match next. Queen Aminata and Jamie Hayter defeated Sky Blue and Julia Hart, Willow Nightingale and Harley Cameron, and Megan Bayne and Penelope Ford. Penelope.
I think Bayne was probably the lady of the match. The double standing suplex on Hayter and Queen Aminata was fantastic, even though Hayter took a terrifying bump. She landed just about right. The tope suicida that followed soon after. She can do it all, I've written down. Aminata and Hayter get the win by pinning Penelope, which means they can then choose their the match they're going to have in the first round of the tag team tournament. And they pick the Spooky Bitches.
They do indeed.
Yeah.
2/3 of the Triangle of Terror.
So it's not a triangle then, is it?
Triangle of Madness.
Triangle
The
of
2 lines of madness.
I do keep calling them the Triangle of Terror.
Is that a
which I think,
gaming reference?
I think that's
What's it
something
from?
political, isn't it? Isn't the Triangle of Terror from
I've heard it from someone, I couldn't tell you.
from the 90s?
The Illuminati.
Is it not a theme park ride?
Is it not Slaughter, Chic, and...
Oh.
Slaughter
well
Girls?
done.
How the bollocks do you know that?
don't know.
I should have known that, really. I'm that old.
The Triangle of Terror, yeah.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was.
So they're gonna,
SummerSlam
I'm pretty sure it
1991.
was. I'm Owen Mawson, the Oracle of Wrestling.
so be ready in that match.
When you've edited,
You know something about wrestling, you
So
nerd.
that's
when you've edited like 1,000 lists, some things just stick in your mind.
True, isn't it? Yeah.
so be ready for that match for nuptials to turn to napalm.
They're showing the pro Iraq. Say what?
They just suddenly throw it around.
Yeah. I was very happy with the result here, and also happy with the fact that they are pushing the women's tag team titles so hard. And it's like, and I've said, they don't need more titles on the roster unless they are merging the TBS and AEW women's title to put that in one. I'm thinking just time logistically, just on the broadcast, like to have that be its own thing and have the women's tag team thing be another thing. That'll work out, right?
Yeah, I think it would still work if like the TBS and the World were their own things, then have the float and Collision, Dynamite, and actually do it. Because WWEs are the same, aren't they? They're meant to be floaters, but they just rarely use them.
Yeah. They sometimes forget they're there.
Yeah.
But yeah, good action. The Young Bucks have to tag with old rivals for money. Oh, the noise we made when watching this.
Oh!
Yeah. Wow, you were there. Oh, hello, Ross.
Tony Khan's performance was fantastic again, looking right down the barrel of the lens. I love Tony Khan being on screen, me. I think he's great. But either Bucks and FTR have to team up to face Jurassic Express and Jet Speed with $400,000 on the line. That's $100,000 per man on the winning team.
Feels like their career trajectory is like they're in a mobile game. And they're just having to do different tasks to earn it. I think, okay, if you want $400,000, you can wrestle, but you have to sit through this advert first.
Yeah.
You get a different costume if you complete this level of Candy Crush.
That's just shopaholics. What meant to do? All the stuff they buy with money.
Yeah.
Opposed to buying things with potatoes.
Don't worry, the break's coming soon.
Ready for it, me?
But yeah, they went, all right, who are you going to team up with? It's like, FTR? Oh. But you lost to Jet Speed, according to AEW.com.
And FTR are called FTR by a large part because of the Young Bucks.
That's right.
And Cody Rhodes.
Never heard of
F the revival, they would say back in the day.
They would say that.
Aye.
Good times, wasn't it?
Yeah.
It's all about T-shirts. Mercedes Moné's 12-belt celebration is crushed by Mini Moné and Statlander. I love this.
The heartbreak for when Minnie Monet went into that cake. The crowd were furious. Absolutely furious.
Imagine rocking up the dry cleaners with that. Sorry, I got cake on me puppet.
Sorry. They're asking how this
Do you want
happened.
to put cake on the puppets? Call this number.
Well, stop speaking in euphemisms.
Renee Paquette is confusing for me when Mercedes Monet's on the scene. Because I think Renee is a babyface lady in terms of like her being a straight down the line, Mean Gene-esque like reporter, broadcaster, whatever. And then Mercedes comes out, she's like, oh my God, she's here. I'm the biggest fan. I love her. I'm Renee Paquette.
What happened?
What's all that about?
Like, did she? I just see what happened.
Because Renee's promo before the show.
What do you mean it happened? What are you blind?
Did you see Renee's promo before the show at the weekend?
No.
Where she's like, all these bloody people wanting my bloody husband and the father of my child to do all these things. I hope you're bloody happy because I'm sick of it. I've had enough. It was good.
Is she blaming the fans for what her husband's doing?
No, she was blaming him as well.
Okay, I'll say mainly him.
And Tony and AEW and wrestling as a whole. You're all bloodthirsty bastards.
Well, she should not work there. If it's that big an issue, you should
that was liked
leave.
by a certain journalist. Here, that's it.
But either reveal of both Chris and Harley below the table, fantastic.
Oh,
I
yes.
love this.
Wrestling bollocks.
It really was wrestling bollocks.
It really was. But it's good. Wrestling bollocks is good.
Yeah, because again, we were yelling rather loud on Discord watching this. Was the crowd reaction like the same? Or?
It was loud.
good.
Yeah. They were into all of it. They were into Mini Monet getting caked, and they didn't like that. But then when Big Monet got caked, and then the reveal of Statlander, it was a really nice pop for it. So
Very
that's
good.
good.
Not since Terry Funk in a box have I been this tricked.
You'll never get over if you come out of a box.
That's a beautiful Terry Funk impression. Terry just brings a box of him anytime he was booked.
It sounded more like Towley, didn't it?
Don't forget to bring a box.
Towley fun.
I'm going to go home and look after my flannels.
Oh, I can't get high with you tonight. My horse is sick.
The towel coming out. Desperado. Kyle O'Reilly defeated John Moxley via DQ. What do you think, Ross?
Great theme and Tron for the conglomeration.
Yeah.
It's hard for me to say.
Brilliant.
Michael Barrymore's my kind of wrestling. I've written down for that point because I love Michael Barrymore. He hosted a show called My Kind of People, My Kind of Music, didn't he, back in the day?
Oh, I see. Yes. Oh, I forgot all about that.
So Jon Moxley will never have a day off in his life again. Because how many times does a pay-per-view feel like, right, that's the end of the story, have a bit of time off? But no, he's back again. And that's fair play to him.
Yeah, I got very annoyed going, we can't seriously be doing Moxie taking on a good dude who's not going to win on Dynamite after we've had the blow-off of the he's got to go away.
Yeah.
However, at the end of the match...
Yes, as mentioned earlier, I like what they're doing with Jon Moxley because he was buggered. He was in an ankle lock. He wasn't getting out. So what does he do? Oh, I'm good. I'm trying to save AEW, but I'm not setting a very good example for my friends in the Death Riders. I'll hit the referee, take the DQ loss, and just get out of there because it's not working. It's not working.
Good. He's now a bitch.
Yeah.
Bitch
Bitch
the next
Moxley.
step of his character, yes.
Which makes the finish for the pay-per-view, if you skipped that bit earlier, makes that make more sense now.
Yes,
Yeah.
which will not apply to people because most people apparently just get their takes off weirdos online rather than actually watch the show. So this is
We are
actually
the
some
three
good
biggest.
and we're three of them.
Yes, we are weird.
Yeah. But yeah, there is some good storytelling happening here. It's just shame that part of it's like, all right, no, but really, Mox, can you go at some point? This is ridiculous.
Yeah, especially from Renee.
Yeah. Who's been saying the stuff there. Any thoughts there on the match, mate?
Enjoyed it. As I say, I like the little subtle twists of Jon Moxley now, in that it will inevitably lead to him being shooed out of the Death Riders.
Right.
Yeah, he recognises his time might be nearing up and he might be forced out.
Yeah.
So he's going to do everything he can to sort of scratch and claw onto his position.
I made the Death Riders.
I like
I made the BBC!
The pace of the show here meant that the conglomeration versus Death Riders as a whole was straight up next. And Bryan Danielson, Bryan Danielson, on the call was mentioning saying, my God, if Moxley loses some more, they're going to lose faith in their leader. So I think it's becoming a thing now as part of storyline canon.
Yeah, and it doesn't help his situation with the conglomeration winning against the Death Riders afterwards.
Yes. Ha 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 ha.
Yeah. Trade alert, Briscoe wins it for the lads.
Yeah. What more do you want? Nothing.
Nothing, ever.
But
And
there
Pac
is
is here, and he attacks Briscoe, which is like, oh, I'd like to see that match.
Are you getting Ishii versus Pac on the weekend, I think, on Collision?
Yes.
I think I saw that.
Fantastic.
First time ever.
It's been ages since Ishii's lost. Mark Briscoe wants to have a shot at Carl Fletcher. Well, don't we all?
Sorry. Oh, do you fancy a bit of the Fletcher there, do you, Maffew?
Mark Briscoe wants to have a shot at Carl Fletcher. What are your thoughts there, Tom?
Do you fancy the Carl Fletcher a little bit?
I can say it again if you want.
You should.
The sky is blue.
And so are my thoughts.
Mark's been icing his bollocks all week, we learned, because he got hoofed in them twice at the weekend. That must be sore. Bless his.
Aw.
But they have been well used down the years. What am I saying?
Yeah, I mean, he's got plenty of kids.
9, hasn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's Bashful, Dopey, Goofy.
I put a telly in the bedroom. Stop that nonsense immediately.
But Don says no, so we'll have to wait for the rematch to happen. I think it should be a title change, as I was saying earlier. Kyle ascended him more to the main roster level rather than the TNT title.
No,
Makes most sense to me.
I'm with you. It's hard. Obviously, he had that main event the other month. People are like, he's ascended. He's ascended. It's like, he's not. If he's got the secondary belt, can't have both.
No.
And then AEW Unified Championship match. The Rainmaker Okada, you may have heard of him, takes on Bandido, the Ring of Honor World Champion, and I forgot he is that, and the AEW World Tag Team Champion.
Yes. Dive, duck, dip, dive, and dive. Bandido with a great baby face performance. I am struggling to talk, and now I'm doing the old Brian Butterfield.
Call
It's like Steve Carroll and Bruce Almighty.
Yeah, he fought from underneath the Bandido against that bastard Okada who saw Bandido, was it his auntie or his mom, stroking his hand and went, meh. Even though she was shooting a shot with him. And he didn't care. Thought he had won it all, Bandido, after the 21 plex after the onslaught of offense, but Okada kicks out. And the match has been again used nicely like the pay-per-view for furthering the Takeshita versus Okada, flirting. And I can't wait for them to get it on. Get it on. Get it on.
There was lovely points where I thought, oh, they're going to give the belt to Bandido. Here we go. And I was like, okay, they're not.
Yeah.
I enjoyed it immensely.
They suckered me in, yeah. And this was a lovely main event. And again, we're building more stories. The most eventful and interesting AEW Dynamite we've had in a while. I really like this.
Yeah.
Yeah, because one of the issues we had about doing this, including AEW, and we're going to keep on continuing AEW on these wrestling recaps, but sometimes some weeks can be like, well, it was a bunch of good matches, and that was it. It's not very exciting to listen to, we know. But this week, thank God, there was some exciting stuff to talk about.
There was actually some developments throughout it, which is good.
And the stuff we want to see. Angry Joe. Briscoe doing promos again. Talk about his 11 kids. Puppet Monet. Like, it was all here.
Yeah, it was. Everything's better with puppets, isn't it?
Yeah. He's always lying. You people doubted me. Now where are you? Exactly.
That's the week in wrestling.
That was a week in wrestling. We can finally have a break now.
The final podcast ever.
Let's have a rummage in our mailbags.
Like a hamster, Tom. Are you doing? All right, okay, cool. We'll stare at you.
You're going to see it off?
Watching Tom drink from a massive bottle that's got some of that blue stuff in it.
Please don't see it off, Tom. Oh my God.
You know you can't drown from the inside out.
Tom!
You're
It's a bit of a Family Guy who tries to take down one of the giant kegs.
Needed a drink. I feel better now.
Need a drink. It's down.
Need a
All right,
drink.
Father Jack. Mailbag time. Aloha, diddlers.
That better not have been Kool-Aid in there.
I can't tell you what's in there because they'll take it off me.
It's red. It's a reference Matthew might only get.
I got that. Yeah, they all died. Hope you're all doing well, and the recent cold weather hasn't shrank anything that already didn't need shrinking. I'm looking at you, Joel.
Joel has a tiny penis. We've learned there.
That's a shame.
Oh, I didn't know that, but
But his tiny penis is currently in Italy.
is the rest of them there as well, or is it
Yeah, just on it's
able
like-
to detach?
Tiny penis on his own.
Oh, well,
On the train.
fair enough then.
Looking out the window.
Also, hope Tom actually had a weekend off and spent some time to chill too. Look after yourself, fella. Well, obviously,
I did.
That's the thing we just saw.
I
Yes.
had 2 whole days off. Lovely. Took myself out for lunch.
That's nice.
Nice.
Took yourself out.
Took myself out with a shotgun. It's the only way.
Now on to the serious matters. After seeing John Cena's, let's say, unique retirement tour peak with that AJ match in Perth, what do you think Styles can learn from Cena to make his retirement run much, much better? What would you like to see AJ do to make his final year a success, rather than a wet fart like big mid-match John? And in a magical world without limits, who would you want to see AJ face off against for his final 3 opponents? Appreciate your hard work. No, seriously, we really do. Yours faithfully, father of infamous Eastern Michigan Eagles linebacker Noah K. Ryan. Apparently he plays for the Washington Redskins quarterback. I'm not touching this one. A.K. Jimmy from London. Well, thank you very much, Jimmy from London. Appreciate the love there.
Well,
and the mild racism.
I mean, what we've learned here is just do the Metallica, play the hits and piss off. Don't try and do anything.
Yeah.
That obviously the temptation was there to turn him heel. It was good at the start, that it just didn't work out the longer it went on. Maybe it could have been better creatively. I think it's fair to say, but I think we'll just play the hits, make the people happy, give them what they want, and go home.
What if we turn AJ Styles heel? So we ran it by pop stars and they said, yeah, let's do it.
we asked Taylor Swift.
We asked Taylor Swift and she said she'd be down for it. I think planning, I feel like, obviously, I think they kind of had something in the pipeline if Cena stayed a heel. Then obviously they pivoted on that, and then they only had like a handful of dates to work with, which led to some really shonky creative to get you from A to B. So just plan it, lean into the fact that it's going to be a babyface run all year round, have a start, a middle, and an end, know exactly how it's going to end, tease the end at the start, and have some fun along the way.
I reckon they might have done that this year, but then Dwayne arrived.
Yeah.
I thought we were going to get like Dwayne AJ, but so I don't think we have anything to worry about there. In terms of desired opponents and things like that, ideally, Christopher Daniels one more time. You know?
That'd be nice. Jerry Lynn one more time. In an ideal world. I know it's
wow.
impossible, but
Yeah.
that'd have been, but you know, obviously the history they got, I think that'd be nice.
Roman Reigns is the retirement match. Take it back to 2016.
Yeah, that was a really good feud.
So it's not going to be Cena. John's not going to come back.
No.
He'll never come back after the new year.
No, the wrestlers never lie.
No, they never do. So you're looking at the other like WWE names who will, or maybe names from afar that could appear, because I think anyone with AEW won't, just because of politics and all that malarkey. So yeah, Reigns is the retirement one. I can't think of any other. Chris Jericho. Why Y2AJ, baby?
Yeah.
A feud with Jericho. Get a 6-man in with the Good Brothers somewhere. Do that.
Oh, yeah, it's probably happening.
Retirement match, right? X Division title against the Later.
Pass the.
Pass the torch.
That would be the biggest.
That'd be huge. Because that retirement match should be them bowing out and leaving a legacy. That should always be how it goes. Whoever Cena faces last, it should be that. I don't want it to be like a super established guy like Roman Reigns. Personally, I'd want it to be somebody that will therefore say like I was AJ Styles' last match, and his
so you mean Baron Corbin?
Baron Corbin.
I'm with you. Yeah.
Well, Corbin's got to be in there, obviously.
Yeah. Up the Wolf Dogs.
Yeah, but I wouldn't mind seeing these type of matches that Cena's doing, but Styles doing it instead with some of his former opponents. Yeah. Might see the Spiral Tap one more time, just for the hell of it.
Yeah.
One more with James Ellsworth.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, mate.
Do you know that James Ellsworth title match where they did the near fall that made it look like?
Because also the thing with it was announced that Styles was injured. So it's like, are they going to get the title off him and actually put the title? Ellsworth might actually win this.
There was a 2.999 and all our throats were in our hearts.
Yeah. They shouldn't be there, but all right.
They shouldn't be there.
There it is.
I've made a terrible error.
Hello, diddlers.
Hi.
I've been listening to the podcast weekly for 18 months now and watching Cultaholic since its formation and a bit of name redacted before that. With last week's biscuit chat and the news that Club and Penguin is this real? Can no longer be called chocolate.
This is true.
I had a pit. Why is that?
It's the ingredients, isn't it? The ingredients have changed to the point where they're no longer classified as chocolate and they are now biscuits.
What could be such a dramatic change?
Poison.
Oh, the poison, right, okay.
I don't know, but something in the criteria has changed and therefore they are, the argument has ended and they are definitely biscuits.
I had an epiphany when reading the BBC article that the podcast intro is the same as the slogan for Club Biscuit, but obviously wrestling theme. That's purely speculation. Don't read ringside news. I didn't listen to the podcast its early days. Good. Keep it like that. Yeah. So I was wondering if this was just a coincidence and who had the coincidence.
Could you imagine if that was a coincidence?
Oh, bless you.
Wow.
Sorry. They were doing that jingle when I was a kid. So yeah.
It's very 90s, isn't it? Or is it very 80s?
I think it might be late 80s, but I don't know. It was definitely the 90s thing. Yeah, I ripped it off. I did it one time, so I was looking for something to start the podcast instead of just being like, hello, it's podcast time. So I did that one time. Jack and Ross both looked at me like I had three heads.
I'd never heard it before.
So I didn't do it the next week, and then both lads went, do the thing. Do your trademark. And I'm like, I was trying to do a different one every week, but I guess we can do this. And here we are years later.
You're glad you didn't do a different week now.
Oh my God.
What episode is it? 410?
Kill me now, I'm sick of life, and I hate wrestling. But yeah, so I'm glad that you like that and associate with that. Thanks for all the work you do to bring the podcast every week and help me get through my working day of delivering parcels. Former Chelsea and Nigeria midfielder, John Obi Mikel, a.k.a. Carl from Jersey, near the UK, not New Jersey. Oh, the good Jersey.
I can.
When where Nathan Fraser's from, right?
Yeah. Nathan Fraser's from there, yeah. I thought you were going to say a different name.
I'm fairly sure.
Oh, sorry, Ed Gein is from there.
Speaking of jingles, I'm fairly sure that I came up with This Week in Wrestling, if memory serves.
The Bare Naked Ladies did.
Well, no, obviously they did, but I think we were brainstorming something. And I remember you stood in this doorway, and you weren't sure what it was going to be, and then I just shouted across like, "This Week in Wrestling," because I've been listening to the Bare Naked Ladies that morning, and I think that's kind of where it went.
That's a total lie.
I think that's what happened.
That's a me production. I'm the voice and the brains behind all of this.
No, it's Jen. What are you talking about? That's blatantly Jen.
Yes, it's all Jen. Jen was in the Bare Naked Ladies.
Jen sang it.
We've been watching Jen shoot down Jack this week on the WCPW watch along.
Oh, right. Sorry. I was like, what was that? Oh,
Jack asked her out and she's just like, no.
She made that noise.
When we were watching, sorry, she turned into a train.
Anything to not go out, Jack. Turn into a train.
It's the only way you're going to rail me, pal.
Oh! I burned so bad it needs a rail replacement service.
But yeah, when I was watching WCPW on Twitch stream and I come in the office going, I saw this bit, and Jack just had this look of despair, like,
because really hard to watch.
He was just on TV every week going, I eat pet, and get rejected by all the people.
Yeah, we've seen Jen and Nixon Newell so far as the two he's asked out, and he's been rejected.
And he's there like, people used to think that was me for real. Oh, bless him.
It's almost like he had a boss that hated him. I was saying this on the stream the other day. That was his boss's way of getting a laugh out.
You can't tell. Apparently, wait, there wasn't actually a question associated with that apart from, was it just the club thing? Oh, okay, fair enough then.
That might have scratched an itch of many people watching, I imagine.
Yeah, right. Because also, I remember the episode when we're like, we can't call them heels. We have to call them something different because I hate when people say, oh, the heel. So I said, we call them wrong-uns or ne'er-do-wells. And you just went, diddler.
Dirty diddlers.
Dirty diddlers. I'm like, that's good. And it's stuck ever since.
Yeah, it does.
We used to say it like 500 times at the start.
They made it on AEW. Via sign, I should say.
Yeah, that was good.
Pack is a dirty
A
diddler.
very confused looking Pack going, I might kill somebody today.
How do they there?
Yeah.
That was How Do They Know in Geordie.
Thank you, yes.
All right. It's
In Geordie, not diddler.
It's not like we live around the corner from him, so it's
No,
fine.
no. Live in mortal fear of him. Him and the Knights. Hi, guys. Long time listener, first time writer. Sleeper holds. Where have they gone then?
Why is he writing
What?
like Seinfeld? Sleeper holds. Where have they gone?
I read it like the ICP. Bloody sleeper holds. How do they work? I've run out of podcast content, so I decided to give the classic Raw review a go. Great stuff, by the way.
Thank you.
I just heard a sleeper mentioned, which made me realise you don't really see them anymore. In fact, I can't remember the last time I saw one. I recall back in the 90s, it seemed like we got a sleeper every week, with the classic holding up their arm up for the 3 count, with them hulking up just before the arm is dropped for a 3rd time. I don't really have a question of them. When did you last see one, maybe? This was more of a discussion piece, if you will. Love the content. Keep up the good work. Steve Evans, X. Thank you, mate.
They certainly have. I didn't obviously notice this point until he's written it down there, but they are dying out. They are a dying breed. How often do you see them? 1, 2.
You are right. It used to be part of the formula. I assumed it was just how people were trained by, I know, the Funking Dojo back in 98. Funking, because Dory Funk did it. Look, I'm just quoting him.
The effing dojo.
There you go. And yeah, it seemed to be part of the setup that they had for like, oh, I need a break. Time for the chin lock. I'd argue it's a chin lock, not the sleeper hold, but we know what you mean.
I think the thing you see most these days is the side headlock very early in a match. Wrench it in, run the ropes. Run the ropes. Very early in the match now, not really towards the end.
Right. And I think like, oh my God, he kicked out of that is replaced.
Yeah.
Having a bit of a breather. And that's why they do it. Like, look, I'm knackered. Can I react?
I guess a Randy Orton singles match is as close as you're going to get
there
to
you
a
go.
consistent usage today.
And he barely uses them as much as he used to now because he doesn't even take a bump now.
Yeah.
And when he does, he gets shoot mad.
2017 Orton. If you want a sleeper hold, that's basically porn.
Imagine there's a dude who's got a kink that's chin lock. He's like, I love you, Randy Orton. I'll kill for you, Randy.
I miss when, and the more I'm thinking about it, you're right, you don't see them when they'd be Irish whipped off the ropes. As they come back, they'd be caught in a sleeper. And there'd be that frantic flailing, knowing that they were in a sleeper, and the arms would get softer and weaker and weaker. And you're like, oh no, they're gone.
And then you hit some off
and then you hit me
camera.
water bottle.
Yeah.
And then, you don't see
Yeah, don't
them.
spill your water bottle. We might
I
drown.
was going to say, is the top on?
Yes,
There are lots of electricals down there.
it's fine.
It's not just rest holds either. Like, when was the last time you saw like a big back body drop or like an atomic drop in a match? Like, you just don't
That
see them
meant
anymore.
something, yeah.
You don't see them
I
anymore.
think Jarrett, I can't remember last time he wrestled exactly, but he's been a guy who does a sleeper hold, and it's like, yay! It's like nostalgia thing, though,
throwback.
isn't it? Like, yay, it's a throwback.
They've been replaced now with tope suicidas and all sorts.
That's the evolution of the business, guys.
Yeah.
Flippy floppy wrestling.
God, we sound like Twitter, don't we?
Don't.
Whatever happened to sleepers? Now the kids do K-Pradas.
I love a K-Prada. Lovely little big beaver things. Ooh.
Beaver K-Prada.
That's a joke for capybara.
Oh! I thought a K-Prada was like an actual animal.
I don't know what a K-Prada
Oh,
is.
no.
Capybara. Is it?
Capybara.
Yeah.
Capybara. They're adorable capybaras.
Yeah.
I like a capybara.
Oh my God, he's gone for the capybara.
Is there a wrestling capybara? You know, obviously you got Pac, who's the honey badger.
Oh,
Dave Boy Smith, who's a British bulldog.
he was just the
Jim Nider, who we found out in the classic Raw review this week, is the white rhino.
I wonder why.
Because they used his horn as an ashtray. They briefly on Raw, they started referring to Jim Nider as the white rhino. Like,
He's a stripper by now.
the spearman rhino. That'd be amazing.
Well, he dressed in white that one time on the Indies.
All right, we'll move on. Oh, that's all the questions we have time for.
What's that reference to, guys?
Oh! He went to a wedding.
He dressed as a ghost
Yeah, he had it. He was
to scare Virgil.
in Casper the Musical.
Oh, right, he was a Klansman.
Yeah.
I legitimately don't know what you're talking about. So
I don't know how this gets shared, but people bring it up to me. And I'm like, how do you know about this? I forget which company this is.
What
It's
is
like
it
a little indie
It's
from
some
the
indie
90s.
when he got released from WWF in like 92, 93, when they did some indies. And
Yeah.
I think OSW were the guys that really showed it off for the
Oh,
first
that'll be
time.
it. Yeah, yeah.
And yeah, I don't want to go.
you know, sound like they were going, yeah, Jim, work it.
Oh, it was a great Klansman.
Pull up that hood.
Hall of Fame.
Thank you very much for the questions.
thank you.
How about you just keep them to yourself next week? But if you want to ignore us, mailbag@cultaholic.com.
It's Cultaholics.
Ah, what a big podcast.
How
And it's
big?
time for just a bit more with the big question, which is, of course, what's up with these contracts like?
What's the deal? What's the deal with contracts?
I played a B.
So,
Oh, no.
a lot of contract conflab in the news of the wrestling variety over the last week or so. Andrade getting let go from WWE, turning up in AEW, and then WWE going, whoa, 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 stop the car.
Sweet child of mine.
You've got 90 days and a year before you can do anything else, you saucy minx. So that led to Andrade being pulled from future AEW plans and told by commentary, according to reports from Fightful, to not be mentioned again. Samantha Irvin went on to Twitter to say, oh, I've only got 1 year to go of my 2-year no-compete after I left the WWE.
And I thought that was her making a joke about the Andrade thing. And people were like, no, she's being real.
Yeah,
I was
apparently
very surprised.
She's been very real, and then it's since come to light that there is indeed a clause in the contract that says should you breach, then you'll be let go, and there'll be an extensive no compete period where you can't work for rivals of WWE or mixed martial arts in any way, shape, or form, and the breach will be determined by WWE. So if they determine you breached your contract, then they can let you go, and you can't do anything for ages. Contracts in general have been an interesting discussion point as of late. There was a time where there was more favourable terms for wrestlers who were being let go. Rich Holland's an interesting case recently in that whilst he's been let go and November 15th will be like the end of his WWE contract, he'll get paid no more money. He obviously said, WWE are paying for my rehabilitation because they have to, because he got injured on their watch. A lot of people misconstrued that as WWE doing a solid for old Ridgy boy. It's like, well, no, he got paid doing extracurricular work for you. He got hurt doing extracurricular work for you. So of course you're going to pay it. It's not a good it's not a good deed.
Yeah.
It's that or you get sued. But then just the idea of being let go whilst you can't do anything for 6 months. And again, wrestling owes you nothing. That's something I've said a few times, but it still feels a bit eggy to me.
It seems a crazy thing to be allowed, but also, is there any confirmation that they're getting paid during this time? Because, I mean,
They're not competing. The contract's over.
Oh, so it's not like... It used
It's
to be
not like gardening leave.
Andrade,
No, but like, it
Andrade
used to
got-
be like the no-compete was 3 months and they'd be get paid,
Yeah.
like base salary or whatever, but it's still like you're getting paid something.
Andrade got fired because of a wellness policy thing. And he's still got a year no compete.
That's mental.
It is crazy. I was trying to find, because I got emailed the Otunga news stuff, because he's looked into it because he's a legal man of the legal stuff. And it's a full quotation of the entire hour-long podcast. And I don't even know why I brought that up. I didn't have to.
Thank you, Ross.
The one thing that I've seen people say is that sort of rule is in place.
Oh, sugar, I found the quote. Sorry.
Go for it.
It says, this is what David Otunga says. While WWE standard practice has long involved the 90-day paid non-competes, Otunga revealed that a longer unpaid restriction has been embedded in contract for years. And I quote, technically, WWE could fire a wrestler today and stop them from working anywhere else for an entire year. Otunga says in the video, that's not only extreme, it's legally questionable.
Right.
So yeah, it looks like they've got a leg to stand if they want to. Then he says, what is this, chess? Not checkers. Looks like you have to watch the whole podcast to find
Thank you, Otunga.
He was handed a board game mid-interview. That's where that comes from. There's some of the discourse around this. I've seen people say that, if you don't have that kind of thing in place, a year is excessive. It's the idea that if people don't want to work there anymore, like say Andrade is fed up with WWE, he can just play his face up, get fired, and then immediately go and work somewhere else. So something like that discourages that kind of behavior. But at the same time, like Samantha Irvin the Samantha Irvin situation is Samantha Irvin was like, I'm a really good ring announcer, but I'd like to do more. And WWE went, no, you're just our ring announcer. And she went, well, I want to leave then. And they went, fine, you can leave, but you can't do anything for 2 years. So it's like, either you do exactly what we say you're going to do, or if you want to have the audacity to go and further yourself, then you have to wait 2 years to do it. And it kind of goes against that idea of WWE being the dream job and all of that, when if the idea of you wanting to try something different in Samantha Irvin's case is met with such a negative that you end up leaving and you just have to sit out for 2 years before you can try it.
Anyone can see why a no compete exists. It's just the fact that 2 years, even a year, it's excessive, isn't it?
Yeah.
90 days is more than enough.
It's absurd. And it's crazy that's been happening all this time, and it's only just come to light now, or people are finding out about it. It certainly makes a lot of sense for a bunch of wrestlers still on the roster. You're like, why are you here? Obviously, like they're awful or out like that, but it's just like you could do so much more elsewhere. Oh, wait, a year-long non-compete. I can see why people are maybe perhaps changing their mind. Like Escobar was one of them. Who was another one a while ago? Oh, Chad Gable. We're like, oh, he hasn't re-signed. And he goes, I'm like, oh, well, I wonder why that is. And it's like, well, if that's the thing, it's a lot to think about, isn't it? Do I want to be here for ages?
When it's your trade, like technically, it's just crazy that you can't do that one thing you've trained to do if you don't do it in that one place for a whole year or two in Samantha Irvin's case.
Were you trying to think of like the people who have taken this to court actually dealt with it? Brock Lesnar was the one who was like rage quit WWE pretty much in 2004. And like, yeah, sure, if you sign this, we'll let you go. And he's like, you can't do any MMA or wrestling for 5 years. And that includes going to New Japan. It's like, what? Oh, you're controlling the world now, are you? And he took them to court, and obviously favorably in Brock's corner. So
to the point where he renamed the F5 the Verdict.
Oh, he did, didn't he?
As a lovely bit of pass ag towards that whole situation.
Yeah, and then Brock was a complete arsehole in New Japan.
And he made his own problems.
There you go. Well done, Brock.
Yeah, so it's okay. So it's a case of looking at these the contract situation and going, is there some middle ground here? You know, you don't want anybody. You know, a year is excessive. Even anything more than that is excessive. But at the same time, it should be a case that you could be an arsehole, lose your job, and then go and work somewhere else.
Yeah. 6 months. If you get fired for reasonable cause. Reasonable Santa Claus. 6 months, more than enough. You've learned your lesson then.
Yeah, especially when there's so many things that you're taking over more and more every bloody week. From Triple R, Evolve, TNA, etc. It's like, well, you can't compete at any of those places after a year. You're like, all right.
Yeah.
So it's AEW or deadlock then. Cheers. Yeah, that is crazy. I know that Baron Corbin's one of the few people that go, look, you've signed the contract, you read it, so I haven't got any sympathy for these people who have to wait a few months to get out the contract. And you're like, yeah, but when you're almost... not a monopoly, but, you know, they're very careful to do that, which is one of the reasons I think they haven't properly bought out TNA. It's like, we're working with them, Your Honor.
Yeah.
It's also, if that's the thing you have to sign, it's, oof.
You can't change the rules, can you? If that's what they hand, presumably to everybody.
Yeah.
Like what you're meant to do, just put, can you take that clause out there? Oh, well, we're not interested anymore.
Oh, okay, bye.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, well, yeah, don't sign for us. We're going to own everything in about a year's time, so... and also, we don't need any writers because AI will just program the big Japanese fan Bobby Lashley to win the title, or whatever the hell that nonsense was.
If you're in a contract situation like that, you know you need to speak to Barry Bloom. He seems to have a good head on his shoulders when it comes to getting deals and stuff. He's worked with Kenny Omega, he's worked with Will Ospreay, worked with a bunch of people.
Ventura?
I think so.
Mick Foley?
Mick Foley,
Oh,
yeah.
yeah.
And like, there's a guy that can go in there and have those legal wranglings and get you the decent deal.
Yeah.
But then it's interesting because then this whole thing puts a whole new slant on a few other almosts for WWE. The Will Ospreay situation. Like, obviously, Will was offered apparently WWE contracts twice. There was the Evolve deal that he was given by Paul Heyman in 2016, and Will's come out and gone, it was no money and it was no guarantee of anything, so I politely said no. And then obviously more recently there were conversations with him in WWE, and he went with AEW because they were going to offer him more bags of money, and then
for less work.
And for less work, Paul's like, "Are you afraid of the grind?" It's like, no, I just want to get paid more.
Yeah,
for less work
and stay healthier for longer.
Yeah. It's just
I've only got one body.
And also, and just as well, because then if you went along and didn't enjoy the work that you were doing, you wouldn't be able to do it for 2 years. Once you decided to not go, decided to go elsewhere.
Yeah, and it sucks even more because, like, stuff like the Evolve deal, like, people on those contracts aren't earning much, notoriously. NXT, they've been ummings and errings for years about how little those people
But
are
Jasmine
paid.
Nix left, didn't she? Because there wasn't enough.
That's right. Yes, I was trying to do something recently. He was like, "Yeah, I'm not getting paid much."
She said that she was offered the chance to try out for WWE. She did. She liked it, and then she did it for a while. And they said, "Oh, here's your new deal," and she went, "I can't really live on that, and I don't love it enough, so I'm going to go." And it's weird because the whole thing of WWE is seen as such as like the Shangri-La for so many people. For someone to leave like that, the reaction online was, "Oh, how can you do that? Like, this is there's some people, this is their dream job." Well, it's not my dream job. I came through this route. I've tried it. It's not for me. Money's not enough. I'm away. The NXT UK contracts is what springs to my mind. As well.
Yeah.
And like infamously, there were guys who were crushing it doing stuff with NXT UK, but had like side hustles doing like Uber Eats and stuff like that.
Yeah, don't messaging us for work.
And there was, which showed you how the situation that they were in, and you know they were doing like I think sometimes it was 2 or 3 weeks a month where they were down in London doing stuff.
Right.
The rest of the time they couldn't work anywhere else, they couldn't do anywhere else, and their options were very limited other than just stay in shape. But there wasn't enough money to really live a full life, so you had them picking up side hustles like that.
It seems like the days of Sid going, "Well, I think I'll just take some time off.
Yeah,
See my family, play some softball, come back when I want to."
You know what we
Take
need?
over.
Ventura to come back in. Hogan's gone. Unionize.
I love the fact that everyone goes, "Damn it, if it wasn't for Hogan, there'd be a union." It's like, why has no one else attempted to make one then in the 50 years since that incident happened?
Why haven't they?
Because it's not a union-friendly place.
Oh.
They're very selfish, these wrestlers.
nice.
Surely in the face
It's like
of...
an old person. Oh, you wrestlers and your selfishness.
Wrestlers.
Be interested to see if it counts for like everybody, like up and down the card. Like if a Roman Reigns just turned around one day and said, "I want to go and do movies now. I don't want to wrestle anymore. I want out my contract." What sort of situation he would find himself in? What's written into his deal?
Presumably a lot more favourably than a Jasmine Nix.
That's what I mean. Is it? Yeah. Surely it's got to be
Because-
standardised by some point.
Because surely the contract is you can't wrestle do MMA anywhere else. It's like, fine, I just want to do movies.
Yeah.
So that's not an issue for me.
That's why the Samantha thing is so bizarre. Because obviously she's a very talented ring announcer and she wanted to do more in the company and they basically said no.
Yeah.
So that's why she left. So why are they stopping her from doing it elsewhere?
I think they put two and two together. Maybe thought Ricochet's in AEW. She'll just go straight there, won't she?
She'll go straight there and become a manager there.
And
and
use
make
the
some-
Twitter and the social media following we've built in abbreviated commas.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And then
true,
Ricochet
true.
becomes so popular, they'll put WWE out of business, you know.
Yeah.
Just that tag team.
just blocking them at any possible route. Yeah, messy old business, isn't it?
Yeah, but obviously we
But
can
they're
say
a
that.
family.
Yeah, they're a family. We can say that. It was obviously fine that Pachiti's only just returned to streaming because the contract he signed with Cultaholic said he couldn't do anything for a few months.
He wanted a few months off after 8 years of
That's
hard
right,
work.
yeah.
we don't have-
That's the story we're sticking to it.
Why are you saying that on the
I'm being a
call?
dick. I'm sorry.
But you know, people don't know satire at home. They'll be like,
At this point in the podcast, you don't know what a joke is. Like, God knows what they'll be listening to.
That bit was satire. Just so you know.
Yeah.
Jack didn't hang around, did he?
That bit was satire. Just so you know.
But real.
Bit of a flash up on the screen. Then a question mark appears.
That really happened.
Let us know your thoughts on the whole situation about contracts down below.
Yeah, all of
Wrestling.
you. Get down there. Get stuck in.
How much money are you on?
Fight on the...
Tell us put a print screen of your latest P45.
Yeah, what's your bank account details?
Does it look like the Young Bucks intro from WrestleDream? Let us know your contract
Share
situation.
your bank details down
Any
below.
NXT UK former wrestlers want to send in their CVs? You can mailbag at cultaholic.com. We know you can't afford it, but patreon.com/cultaholic is also a thing.
Hey, that's the big question, but the juicy questions are coming up next.
Yes, if you're on the Patreon, Bronze Tier and Upwards, After Dark is coming up right now. So now on this podcast, we point at the wall and say something, don't we?
We do.
What do you
This
wanna-
week we'll say... Should we just do a funny voice that we'll be doing the entire time? I don't agree with you. But like that. Yeah.
Sarah Ars.
Oh, there you go. Let's do that.
There
Yeah,
you
fine.
go.
Go right to the thing. This has been Ross. This has been Tom. This has been Lovely Owen. This has been myself. 3, 2, 1.
Sarah Arsehole.